What up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm running a little late today. It's kind of my fault. I wasn't properly prepared, I guess you could say. How's everybody doing today? Alright, so I got some good news and I got some bad news. Mostly bad news. We got a lot of new cards. Revealed. Apparently, the evil dragons for Buddy Fight have not got put into either simulation. Which does suck, because I definitely want to try that deck out. As a matter of fact, I still haven't figured out how to use to make a deck with the Buddy Fight cards on Cardfight area, so that's kind of annoying. Like, oh, music's mad loud, hold on. You guys literally couldn't even hear me, my mistake. Yeah, I still don't know where the Buddy Fight stuff is on here. So if anybody knows how to mess with the Buddy Fight stuff on Cardfight area, please let your boy know. What up, Sword? But we do have Nanoclear on here, and I did build that already. But we can't mess with Nanoclear. I want to mess with Welstra again because I have a format coming up at my locals. It's a tri deck format, so we have to bring in 3 decks. Obviously, I'm going to play buff Saga. That's my baby girl. I'm bringing Levy Dross because I have full Levy Dross, and I love that deck. But the other deck I have left is Welstra, and I got his new support, so I just want to make sure I get the ratios on that right to bring that in. Hence the thumbnail. I want to try the new Buddy Fight crossover deck, and of course, we got to talk about Drajeweled. Sword in the chat. He is a Yu-Gi-Oh player that is taking a peek at Cardfight Vanguard. So if my explanations are a little long-winded, that would be why. So we got some fan-made simulators. Cardfight Vanguard doesn't have an official simulator, so let us show off a little. So this is my preferred simulator. This is called Vanguard Pro. I talked to the creator very much. There's one guy who does this whole shit. He's kind of a beast. Now, I do want to tweak this deck. Oh, I need to get the new ace unit. Wait, are the ace units out yet? They're not out yet, right? Ant-Man, what up? Nom Nom, what up? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. By the way, I tried to do Cydra Kane on RB. It's so hard for others I was doing the whole combo without needing Genius or Diablaster. So the link to I use instead is the RB link. It is a really, really good link. And even if you kept it at a bare minimum, like bare minimum with the RB engine is you just need the RB link 2, the field spell, and 2 copies of the level 5. And that's like, that right there gives you 3 extra bodies. All right, when do they come out? That's what I wanted to check. Festival Booster 2025. When's Festival Booster 2025 coming out? What up, Raj? I woke up 5 minutes ago eating grits and sausage. Hey, that's a good breakfast. I'm over here eating chips. All right, I'm just trying to see when Festival Collection 2025 comes out. July 25th. Oh shit, it comes out Friday. That's funny. That's hilarious. I gotta get the Brand Gate Ace unit, the Stoatia Ace unit, and the Dragon Empire Ace unit ASAP. So, guys, I was just explaining. If you guys see Sword in the chat, he is a Yu-Gi-Oh player coming to check out Cardfight Vanguard. So if my explanations are a little long-winded, that would be why. Say hi, guys. All right, so unfortunately, Drajeweled Obviously just got released. We gotta talk about it. I nailed like all of the effects of it, which is pretty cool. Bob Saga got one useful card, and it's not even that useful, which is fine. She's the top deck in the game. She don't need any more broken support. But the reason I wanted to fuck with Welstra specifically today is because I have a format coming up. I just explained it. Some of you weren't here. My locals is doing a tri-deck tournament where basically you bring 3 decks and it's best 2 out of 3, but each round you swap decks. So like I'm bringing Buff Saga, it's best deck in the format, and that's my baby girl. I'm bringing Levy Joss. I love that deck, and I have the full deck still, and I just picked up his new grade 2s. And the other deck I have is Welstra. Welstra, I think, needs some love, so we need to tweak it, get it to where it feels, you know, comfy. So I want to bounce some ideas off of you guys. So that's the goal today. Welstra is still my favorite of the faded ones, though Chris Rain is up there too, and I would absolutely play Chris Rain if I had it, but I don't own Chris Rain. All right. So, Sword. So you get a little understanding of how this deck we're about to fuck with plays. It's kind of like, I don't know if you play Magic. It's like an artifact deck, or like, imagine if you were playing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck where it focused around continuous spells, except the continuous spells can be turned into monsters to attack with. I think Welstra needs a new grade 1 order. I agree. The dog ain't cutting it. The dog ain't cutting it. I did want to tech in something. Was it the grade 2 order? Hold on. All right. Let me give Sword the quick rundown of the card so he knows what he's looking at. All right. So just so you know, real quick, Sword, how this works. So like the trap effects, that's something kind of. Actually, that's a really good example. Imagine continuous spell cards that summon themselves, kind of. All right. So the top 4 cards up here, that's our ride line. Basically, you start off as this guy, grade 0, and every turn you level him up until you hit your grade 3. And typically, you cannot play cards that are grade higher than your Vanguard being your main dude, which is why you level him up. Once you get to level 3, you have access to your entire deck. Symbols on the card, top left is the grade. Underneath that is a special ability based on the grade. For example, that up arrow is called Boost. I'll explain that when we get into the actual gameplay. Grade 0s and grade 1s have the boost symbol. Grade 2s have what's called intercept. Again, once I show you the field, you'll understand that. And grade 3s have a double helix, which is twin drive. Number on the side, that's shield value. That's for guarding. Again, gameplay stuff. And then the rest of it is basic card information. Kind of where his legs are, you see the text. That's supposed to be flavor text, but typically on cards, that's where the effect would be. Then you have the card name, the power of the card. In the middle, I don't know if you can see it very well from here. See it right here, the little yellow star with a number. That's the critical. That's how much damage it does if it hits a Vanguard. Again, gameplay stuff. And then we have the nation that it's from. The nation it's from, which is Brandgate, which is what this deck is from. Grade 1s have the same shit, but you see how the text in the middle is different. That's because they actually have skills. Also, in Vanguard, they're referred to as skills, while in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's card effects or abilities sometimes. Yeah, that's basically that's the basics. There's 4 or 5 different kinds of cards now. There's unit cards, which are your dudes. There's order cards, which are like spell cards, but you're only allowed to play 1 per turn normally. So you would basically play a spell, it would do its effect, it goes into the discard. But there's 3 different kinds of order cards. So there's normal orders, it's basically like normal spells. Can you have more than 3 of a card? Yes, you can have a total of 4. Sorry, I should have said that. That's getting into deck building. But order cards, there's normal orders, which usually you play them, they do an effect, they go into the discard. Set orders, which are basically continuous orders. They basically just, once you play them, they stay on the board. And then there's blitz orders. Blitz orders are defensive ones. They're like, I wouldn't say like a quick play spell, unless you could always play a quick play spell from hand, more like an instant in Magic, but only during your opponent's battle phase. They're specifically for defense. And then the last kind of card is the trigger unit, which are these bad boys. Every deck has to have 16 triggers. You can customize how you want the triggers with no more than 8 criticals and only 4 heals. Other than that, sky's the limit. Triggers are the luck mechanic of the game. How they get triggered, I'll explain, but each different color trigger has a different ability. that triggers when you that triggers specifically when you trigger it. Yellow triggers, see the icon on the top right. They increase the amount of damage you can deal with an attack and give a 10,000 power boost for the turn. Draw triggers, self-explanatory. They give 10,000 power and you get to draw an extra card. Front triggers give 10,000 power to your front row. Again, when you see the board, you'll understand. Heal triggers recover damage, and then over triggers are the broken ones. Over triggers are the only mechanic I really have a problem with in the game right now because they're just too powerful. But if it weren't for that, I would have no complaints with this game. But what over triggers do is they give some sort of special ability, different depending on the nation. In this case, this one doubles the power and critical of your entire front row. So basically, all your attacks that would do 1 damage now do 4. I'm sorry, now do 2, and their attack power gets doubled, which is crazy because that includes any stacks of power you already have on them. It multiplies. It gives 100 million power to a card, whether it be offensively or defensively, and it removes itself and draws you a card. Is Vanguard more stable than Yu-Gi-Oh, you think? Yeah, probably. I would say more stable, yeah. And honestly, once you pick a deck, it's pretty cost effective because like once you buy a deck, you're only really looking for support for your deck. Unless you're somebody who likes to play multiple decks. It's not like you always have to buy specific staple. Like, don't get me wrong, there are staple cards, but staples are usually good for an entire nation. So you can make multiple decks usually use that staples. Like in this deck, these 7 cards up top are specific to this deck, but this one, these 3, these 4, these are all like good for multiple decks within this nation. Because if you look at the grade 3s, almost all of these have their own deck. Some of them are support grade 3s, but a lot of them have their own shit. I don't think I need 3 Fentillid Cheetahs as much as I love Fentillid Cheetah. I do think I want another Pokemon Mine though. This deck does counterblast like crazy. It also does have a resource system, which I will show you. Alright, so let's go jump into a game and see how we do. DE room. I guess he only wants to play against Dragon Empire. I just looked for the update. Don't tell me I need an update unless he just updated it. That's crazy. I want you guys to know that right before I started to stream, I looked for the update. It's alright. I'll play. I can maybe. Can I go do a game against the computer? Nope. I can't do anything without the update. That's so dumb. Hold on. Let me just close this out. I literally just looked for the update. I swear to God. Maybe I didn't click on it properly. It's alright. We can do it with this one. Well. So we have 2 different they're both fan-made simulators, but there's 2 different ones. I just prefer the first one that we were just on. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. So because he still has 9 full, whatever. It's alright. It'll be fast. I guess we'll go jump in with this. This is Nanoclear. I did throw like a tentative build for Nanoclear together. I haven't actually tested it yet, like at all. So this is our other simulator. As you can just see from looking at it, it's a little less polished than Vanguard Pro, which is why I like Vanguard Pro better. It's a better experience. But this was for a while. This is all we had. All right, so we're clicking on these guys, see if one of them will join us for a game. So typically, Sword, what I try to do a lot of is when a new deck gets announced, if it catches my eye, I'll build it on one of these simulators and try it out. And that's typically where a lot of our Vanguard content comes from, because people want to see the new decks in action, especially when they're like, a lot of the decks are in the anime. So when you see somebody in the anime going off, you want to know, you know, do those cards really work that way type stuff. And that's what we're gonna do here. So we're going to shuffle. Tails. Is he going first or second? Okay, we're gonna go second. So we're gonna draw. It's the starting hand is 5 cards. Do we want this? This card can be played from drop. When it would be played from drop, put it into the bottom of the deck instead. I don't want to play against this Varga. YOLO, I'll just keep the hand. It's not a horrible hand. Ugh, I don't want to play against Varga. So this has been one of the most annoying decks in the game for a really long time. It's just really good at what it does. All right. So I draw for turn. So now this is how we. This is our Vanguard in the middle. That's our main dude, and then the rest of the circles are called the rear guard. What do I discard here? I guess we'll discard this. Yeah, we'll discard the order. We ride. Energy Crest. This is a resource mechanic that you get when you ride grade 1, and then we'll use our starter to draw a card. Basically, if I went set, oop, that's too many. Main phase, call, battle phase, swing. So your front row can attack. Your back row is basically support. They add their power to the front row. All right, we dealt 1 damage. So I know I did that kind of fast, but basically I attacked with this guy on my left. He took the damage. When your Vanguard gets hit specifically, you reveal the top card of your deck, you check for a trigger, and then it goes into your damage zone. In this case, he got a trigger. Triggers give 10,000 power boost for the entire turn, so he gave himself 10,000 power. And when I tried to swing my Vanguard, he didn't block it, and I ended up having to take the damage. Now, in this case, I want to block. You know what? No. Yeah, we'll block this. So you add the number on the side to your Vanguard's power, or whatever unit's being attacked, and that's how you guard. And now I'm choosing not to guard this, and of course he gets a fucking overtrigger right away. Thankfully that overtrigger is not too deadly in the early game, but I didn't need to take 2 damage for no reason. Oh, now he gets another attack too. Doesn't he have to call? Choose one of your units, and it gets... Oh no, he just added it to hand. All right, so we stand, we draw. Now, when it's rode upon, call this card to rear guard and soul charge 1. All right, let's drop you, and then we will ride, and then we will go call and soul charge 1. Now we're gonna swap. You can move dudes back and forth between the front row and the back row. From your drop, and it gets it can be played from the drop. Interesting. When your unit in the same column as this unit, stand by a card's ability. If you're will, a straight card and stand this unit. Okay. Let's go battle phase. I'm gonna go swing here. Let's see. We added the back row to the front row, and he gets another damage trigger. That's insane. I mean, it'd be nice if I didn't have to waste any cards either. But that's the luck mechanic of the game, and that's why it's so frustrating. It's just really frustrating because he's playing such a powerful deck and he's hitting triggers anyway. So when your Vanguard swings, you reveal the top card of your deck, you check for triggers. When you're at grade 3, that double helix is referred to as twin drive, so you get to check 2 cards instead of 1. He hit the most powerful trigger in the game already, on top of discarding 1 to go into grade 1 and hitting 2 more. So you only hit 16 in a deck. But this guy's hitting them like it's his job. And now I have no real defensive cards. Oh, at least we got that. But now that's 25, so that's another 10k guard, which I have no 10ks, so we're eating that. Like, I don't have the cards to guard this. I drew into grade 3s don't have a shield, see? So it's like I don't really have anything to guard with. I'm just gonna... I have he's got 2 more attacks summoned. So see, thankfully he didn't get a trigger this time, but see, where the hell are all mine? This is just typical when I play this game. I get really unlucky. We'll get rid of this. Alright. Fuck. This is bad. This is real bad. Alright, so we're gonna drop this. We're gonna ride. We're gonna call this to the back row center. Soul charge 1. Let's try and recover. Hold on. Extract all. Alright, main phase. Oh wait, no, it doesn't soul charge. What am I doing? It takes the card from the drop and puts it in the soul. I'm wrong. We'll put this into the soul. That's what it was. Okay. So if you're will to straight guard and they still have boost, we want that. Alright, so now we're gonna go skill, energy blast 3. Look at top 5 cards, choose up to 1 card from among them, call it to rear guard. If there's a if it's a unit, and put it to hand if it's not. Okay, so top 5. Cool. We'll call Paradise and shuffle the deck, and then skill Counterblast 1. Look at the top 3. And do I need 4 Rearguards to be in Stray Garden? 3 or more Rearguards. So 1, 2, 3. So I can check top 5. Top 7, I'm sorry. So top 7. Let's call Weaslane. We'll call Weaslane. Nanoclear is not that strong currently. Half the cards in the deck are mostly generic. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you know, not the greatest. All right, so that gains 5,000 power because I'm in Stray Garden. She gives this 5,000 power. This is going to stand when I restand her. All right, I'm just making sure I do this right. You have 5,000 power. I think that's all I got. All right. So we're going to go into battle. Battle phase. We're going to go swing, skill, Soul Blast 1. So those are this is typically how you pay costs in this game. Your damage, you turn it face down to pay for counterblast costs. The cards underneath your Vanguard, as you stack new cards on top, that's referred to as your soul. You can Soul Blast to pay for costs, and then energy is this passive one that just happens for every turn. Counterblast, restand, skill, full skill, restand. I'm gonna get killed by the Divine Skillet regardless. Twin Drive, first check, critical trigger. Power here, crit to Van. Second check, nothing. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm super dead. He has so many cards in hand. I have so few. I'm already at 5. Oh wait, I get triple drive. I forgot. Heal trigger. That actually matters. Just wait. Bushy is gonna make a busted card to make Nanoclear top tier. Look what they happened to Levy Dress. Yeah, I know. All right, then we're gonna go 35 to Vanguard. He didn't hit any damage triggers because, you know, he burned through. So he hit so many coming up to this turn. Skill. Oh no, it's at the end of turn. Okay. Swing, skill. Soul Blast 1. That's a pretty good number. 33, it's 38. Okay. And then skill. This goes to Soul. I get to draw a card. Ah, fucking. It's because of Vanguard Pro. Vanguard Pro, you draw by clicking twice. So I'm so used to doing that. All right, Rakshasa. So this is see this card art. This card art is, it's so good, so disgustingly cool. But I hate this fucking deck so much. All right, where was I? Let me see. Extract. I do not like this grade 3. I don't know why people are playing it. All right, so 33 is a lot. I'm gonna have to eat the Vanguard. So like 28. Oh, he played Rokusai. I didn't see Rokusai. That's even worse. 33, 38. And he's got 43. Fuck. All right, cool. We just died now. You love to see it. Because you still got 1, 2, 3 more attacks coming. Yeah, I'm hyper dead. Varga's so boring, man. I fucking hate this deck. No guard. I'm gonna just let him put aside my misery. We literally just only play this to waste time. Yay. GG. So once you get 6 damage in your damage zone, you lose. So the typical win conditions are 6 damage in your damage zone, or you deck out. In this game, as soon as you run out of cards, you immediately lose. There's no like till the end of turn or to the until the next time you have to draw. You just immediately lose. All right. We have updated chat. Actually, I got to see what he put in the update now, because I might be able to play the new Buddy Fight deck. So Buddy Fight, Future Card Buddy Fight is another game owned by the same company that owns Cardfight Vanguard, and they did a crossover set, and the decks are very interesting. But Nanoclear is okay. It's just kind of boring. It's very like you have to play weird. I'm just adding my decks to the program. That's not what I was looking for. What's the old one? There's the old one. I basically have to drag and drop all my deck lists into this. Put loop. There we go. Replace these files. Demon. Wait, did I open the right one? I don't know, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, weird. Alright, well that's done. Now we can make a new... You have to make a new shortcut. No, we want... Show more options. Why is it not giving me the... Alright, I guess we'll just open it from here. Not a big deal. Varga may have the same repetitive, but it's still my favorite deck. Varga's my avatar. It's cool by design. I just wish it had more sauce. You know what I mean? Like, I need something that like needs me to think, and Varga just turns my brain off and swings. All right, where were we? Where's my Welstra deck? No, what the hell is this? Oh, he put it. Yeah, I didn't make this, did I? Because there's wait, no, because what the demons? Did I make the same deck twice by accident? I hate it when I do that. All right, Welstra. So wait, is the new grade 3 in here? It's not. So what did he update? Huh, weird. Oh well. Alright, let's go get our asses whooped. No, how hype are you for Leo Draconis? Maybe a 6 out of 10. I was never big as a Leo fan to begin with, but I am happy to see her finally get some love. Nothing will ever top my hype for Buff Saga. Like nothing. The only deck that would top Buff Saga right now is if we got a new Draconic Blade Master. If we got a new Draconic Blade Master, I would drop every deck I'm playing to play that. Y'all would get sick of that deck real fast. All right, we got a game. Thankfully, Vanguard Pro's a little slower, so it's better for explanation. All right, so we lost the rock, paper, scissors. We're going second. Is the background music on? I can't even tell. We'll get rid of the Persona Ride. We don't need that right now. The rest of this hand's good. I hate the sound effects too. Oh shit, we're playing against 100 demons. Dun dun dun. See, I don't agree with picking that grade 3 as your buddy. No, I'm not in this deck. Because you need your set orders. Your set orders make everything go. Alright, I'm going to discard. As much as I don't want to discard a trigger. If you have a Vanguard, please choose one of your set orders from the drop and put it to the bottom of your deck. We are going second, so we will get Lubetzel. So I could discard Lubetzel and get it back later. Then we get to draw because we went second. I want to call this, but he's probably going to swing into it. I mean, I'm kind of okay with him swinging into it. Am I? No, because I don't have the grade 2. If I had the grade 2, Fire Height, I would be okay with it. Okay. Yeah, we gotta be careful on our damage here. Alright, so he's riding grade 2. Grade 1 lets him look at top 5 for a Thundermine. That's a good Thundermine. Good grade 2. So he's paying the gauge to get a set order. Ooh, he got the good set order too. Ugh. Yamigeto. Wait, what the hell do you do? Oh yeah, because it puts a card into the Buddy Soul as soon as you play it. Not the Buddy Soul, the gauge. I'm gonna guard this. Front trigger. Do I want to guard this? Do I need any Counter Blast turn 2? I don't think I do. Might as well take the easy guards while I can. That's a great card to draw. All right, so now we Soul Blast 1. So a lot of our units, a lot of our ride line typically has effects when you ride each level up to get you more advantage. In this case, I get to Soul Blast 1, so one of the cards underneath my Vanguard, I get rid of it, to add an order that's the same grade as my opponent's Vanguard or greater or lower. So we're gonna add Lubetzel to hand. Lubetzel good. Now we go main phase. We're gonna set Lubetzel, which lets us draw a card and Soul Charge 1. Does that deck have Retire? I forget. I don't think it typically does. Well, yes, it does. The grade 3 retires. So if I play this, he's just gonna retire it. So instead, let's just go to battle phase. We're gonna swing and we're gonna go skill. Energy Blast 3 to operate and draw. So he's intercepting for 1 to pass. Cool. We push through and we hit him with crit. Love to see it. He did that because he's probably gonna revive the grade 2 to get another set order. That's typically what you want to do with that grade 2. You want to loop it. Alright, so this lets him draw an extra card. This card's insanely good. You definitely need to play 4 of this card. The wife is here. That grade 2 is pretty good. He's probably gonna buddy call, I have to assume. So buddy call basically means you get to. He has a dude from outside of his deck in his order zone right now, and he can play it once per game, and he gets to unflip damage, which means he has more resource. But you only get to use it once. Now, what does this one do? I forget. Pay a gauge, choose a grade 2 or less with Thundermine ability from your drop, call to rear card. Yeah, that's good. So he called the grade 1. So now he has enough demons to buddy call this guy if he wants to, or play 1 from hand. 1 to 300 demons. I'm gonna have to force him to burn out his Counter Blast too. Okay, so he's not doing it. Okay, he's doing the buddy call. His grade 2 got spit out, so he's doing it with just these 3. All right, I don't think he needed to do that. This is gonna restand. I'll guard it because now we want to kind of eat everything. Because now we need some damage to be able to play the game. Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, because we didn't hit. I forgot it does that. If he doesn't hit, he gives minus 5k to my Vanguard. Was it to whatever he attacked? Choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, yeah. No card here. Alright, 1 damage. We love to see it. 2 damage. We love to see it. 3 damage. 3 damage is like typically what you want to go into turn 3 with Welstra. Sometimes 2 depending on how well you draw. This is actually a pretty good hand. So we're gonna drop and ride, grade 3. Uber skill, we're gonna Soul Blast 1 and discard a card. As much as I don't want to discard a trigger, we kind of have to. So deck search, we're gonna add Urianthe. Whoa. I'm gonna add Urianthe and Maximum to hand. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Eventually Cheetah's skill, she's gonna call herself out. We're gonna go to main phase. We're gonna play Varnist. Well, I guess we could do Divine Skill first. So Divine Skill is a once per game skill, and only certain units have it. So we're gonna go skill, Counterblast 1. Bang. Bang. Let me make sure I do this right. Now we're gonna play Varnist, skill, bottom deck the Maximum that we used before. And then we're gonna go, because we want to swing with Farheight. I believe we want to do it like this, and then Farheight skill, Counterblast 1, discard another card. We'll discard the other Varnist to add Maximum. Whoops. Add Maximum to hand, and he gets minus 5k. Oh no, minus 10k. Oh, minus 15k, okay. That's fine. That's a little annoying, not gonna lie. You basically use all the effects on here to draw cards and reduce my power. And then we'll go... Shit. How can I do this? I think I called them in the wrong spots. Well, no, because this doesn't cost a counterblast. No, but the Maximum does. Oh no, Fenchil Chi is going to reduce 1. All right, we're good. We're good. So we'll call this here and then just bounce that. So we're going to Offensively Cheetah skill, pay 4. Activate Maximum. We're going to retire. Minus 5k to VG. So now that's 8. Unfortunately, this is still only 3. Bro, which deck you playing? Right now, I'm playing Welstra. I'm trying to see if I can improve Welstra because I've got a tri-deck format coming up, and this is one of the decks I'm going to be playing. But then we have other stuff to talk about, I promise. All right, so we're going to go... You know what? Well, let's go battle phase. We're going to go 16 here. I'm assuming he's going to soul guard it. No, he hard guarded it. All right. Now we're going to go swing here. Skill Soul Blast 2. Activate Maximum. Return this to hand. Play Maximum. Retire. He's going to soul guard it. And then minus 5k to Vanguard. Okay. Now we're going to go swing Vanguard, skill. Energy Blast 2. Vanguard's going to gain power plus 10k. We're going to activate Maximum, Counterblast, return to hand. Play another one. Retire. Then we're gonna go. I'm actually gonna swing at the rear. I'm gonna force him to keep on blocking it. All right, twin drive. First check. Second check. No triggers. All right, you soul guarded again. Swing again. I'm not gonna give him any damage. He's not. He hasn't. That deck has no counter charge. Yeah, we'll give it to him. All right, and then these go over here, and we're done. Not bad. 5 attacks. How are you reading effects? You know Japanese. The effects are right here on the left. Oh, you can't see it because the chat's in the way. See, the effects are right there. And I've played both of these decks, so I know what they do. Especially Welstra. That was my main for a little while. All right, so he's gonna get his last. Oh, he used up his last counterblast. Oh, because he already did his buddy call, so he can't get he can't get any extra attacks. Fuck it, I'm good with that. Next turn's gonna be crazy. Oh, next turn's gonna be crazy. How many cards do I have in soul? I have no soul. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'll have enough to use Cheetah again. Oh, I'm gonna have to plan this out really, really well, because we need cards in soul more than anything. I didn't get a Persona ride either. That sucks. All right, what's this? What do you put? What do you put under here? As I say, what's in his buddy soul? Because I can't see it. You got a new self, my brother. Oh, thanks, Cruel. I appreciate you. You know what? Since it's your first time here and you just subbed, what deck you want me to throw together for you? How about the next game? I'll let you pick the deck. When the fuck did we get 31 viewers? What just happened? That's insanity. What up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Where did y'all come from? Not that I'm complaining. Hi. All right. What's in his buddy soul? Okay, so he has just the grade 1. That's fine. We're not gonna be calling any grade 1s. I don't like that I have no soul though. Where the fuck is all my soul support? He can't get any extra attacks. We're gonna have to guard the Vanguard. Damn, though. Farheight's great, but we have no soul. 36 for 2. We're gonna have to guard this. That's 43. We need both mine, so 48. He got no triggers. That's awesome. I don't have to guard for shit. -5. I only know the anime. I don't play the game, but I want to play so bad, man. Well, what's your favorite deck in the anime? Fuck, man. I would have loved to draw a Persona ride right there. All right, I gotta plan this out properly because this turn's about to be annoying. We don't have Persona ride. All right, let me think. He has no intercepts. That's good. We can get 5 attacks, I think. Yeah, because we have Farheight. We just need to be able to get 2 cards in soul. We'll probably have to call over the Varnist, even though we can do the Varnist, which only costs 1 soul. So that probably requires us to do less jumping through hoops. All right, so let's start off with Cheetah. All right, we're gonna try and beat his ass now. We're gonna go Cheetah. We're gonna Energy Blast 4. We're gonna operate one of these and make one of them free. We're gonna retire Yamageto. He's gonna Soul Guard it. Which means he can't reduce any of my power anymore. The Maelstrom one? Alright. Now, it's gonna be weird. I gotta play this really weird. Thinking. All right, so if we go Farheight and Baladrid, Farheight. We don't get Farheight's skill. You know what? Let's put this back in hand. Let's move Fentil to cheat up and call both of mine. We don't need Farheight because we can still get 5 attacks with Varnist. Right? No, we can't. Fuck. We're gonna have to call it like this. Because we need to be able to bounce back a rear guard. And these guys are gonna leave the board. Alright, we'll do it like this. So we'll go battle phase. We're gonna go. She gains 5k because we have at least 2 set orders. We're gonna go 21 to Vanguard. Fuck. It's alright, we're gonna reduce that power anyway. Skill to the soul. Look at top 5. Persona ride that we don't have now. Let me reveal it. Alright. Now. Oh, I fucked up! I put this in the wrong spot. It's alright, no, we got this, we got this. We're gonna go 18 to the Vanguard. He has to guard it. I got this, guys. I'm a big brain the shit out of this. All right. Now we're going to swing Vanguard. Skill. We're going to Soul Blast 1. We're going to bounce this to hand. We're going to retire this. Bounce this to hand. Call maximum. Retire. And -5 to DG. And then Vanguard's going to gain power plus 10. And then Vanguard skill, Energy Blast 2. Return this to hand. Counter Blast 1. Call the other one. Let's retire this one behind the Vanguard. And then -5k to the VG. Bro, what happened when one deck's out? As soon as you run out of cards in deck, you automatically lose. Okay, -5k to VG. Twin drive, first check, second check. I get no triggers. 23 to Vanguard. Oh, this goes to Soul, and we kind of charge 1. All right, and then 23 to Vanguard. Unfortunately, we probably lose here because we have 0 defense. Yeah, it's an automatic loss. What up, Yoku? Sorry, I didn't see your message. Yeah, as soon as you run out of cards, you auto lose. If I had Persona right, I would have had that. I was one soul short of being able to do full combo. So full combo, I get 5 attacks and I reduce my opponent by 20k power. Unfortunate. Why he just played the? Oh. Speaking of deck out, I decked out Drajeweled. What were you playing? Was it new Drajeweled? No, new Drajeweled draws a lot. So if you can outlast them, yeah. I think if there's any problems with Welstra is that Welstra doesn't have a good plus engine. All right, so he's going down to 3 attacks again, but I have no defense whatsoever. I really don't think I can live through this turn. New draw jewel first, the mighty Sunfighter me. Ha! But you were playing Gao. Yeah, it's a good. That's pretty funny. Good shit. So Lucifer, I'm assuming that you haven't watched the new Cardfight Vanguard series. If your favorite deck is Maelstrom, the game's evolved quite a bit. Oh, and I've been through so many heals too. What can I do here? I'm just gonna eat this. Yeah, GG. What could I have done better? All right, let's take a look at the deck. All right. It sucks because like it's all one for ones. Nothing gets you extra cards to hand. Even like playing Farheight, Lubetzel just draws you a 1-for-1 because you have to play the card. We would need a way to play Lubetzel without having to discard or add cards to hand. And the only like, yeah, I only watched Tokyo Chronicle deck. You should definitely check out the Divides anime. It's the newest anime. It's really, really good. It's like one of the best. It has like that top tier animation that that G had with a lot of the heavy card mechanics. And the current arc right now is like season 4 of that series, and it's just one giant tournament arc with the best players in that series, and it's fucking crazy. All right, what does this deck need? It's so annoying trying to make this deck work because like I love this deck and I want it to work, but fuck, it just doesn't. All right, I'm gonna try up into 4 draw triggers and 7 crits, hoping that 1 extra card matters. But it's like I need to draw cards. Like Varnis is great because it gives me another way to use my orders, but it also requires more soul. The only one that doesn't require soul is Fentilichita, because she uses energy. And she has a really, really strong effect on discard. But again, I mean, she 1-for-1s herself because she plays herself, which is nice, but she's the only one that does that. I think I cut a both of mine too. By having an extra Fentilichita makes it easier to manage my my counterblast costs. But fuck. And look at the top. I actually don't think we can play our ace unit. It's a good card, but it counters the way the deck wants to play entirely. What do we put in? What's gonna help me here? I'm trying to think of like what's a good generic card, and it's just let me see. Let's see if there's any grade 1 or 2 generic cards that can help. There was a set order that I was interested in. I was legit considering playing it. I think it was the grade 2 set order. Is it this one? No, it's the grade 1. I was seriously considered playing this version of Frey Schultz. When do you stream usually? You only play Vanguard? No, Lucifer. So I stream a lot now. I can't say I don't. I sometimes do reaction streams. Like my stream on Sunday was a reaction stream. I do Yu-Gi-Oh! Here and there, usually every other week. Vanguard is a weekly stream. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on my normal work schedule. And then I also have been doing a lot of Genshin. I usually do gaming, but lately it's been a lot of Genshin Impact because I'm going through the entire Genshin Impact story for the first time. And I just finished Fontaine. So I think all I have is Natland and the post-Natland story, and I'm caught up. Like I also like I've last week I streamed Destiny because of the new expansion, but now I'm trying to get back into my normal schedule. So like I'm streaming today, but next Vanguard stream will be next Wednesday. But I also have, I'll probably do a reaction stream on Sunday, Vanguard on Wednesday, Genshin on Thursday or Friday. But I have a Genshin stream on Friday this week, and then I will, whatever days I don't stream, I tend to put out videos. So yeah, what the fuck does this thing do again? When this card operates, choose one of your opponent's front or rear guards and retire it. If you did not retire a card, choose one of your vanguards and it gets minus 5,000 power till end of turn. See, that's not bad. So, because you could swing at the grade 2, operate this, retire a front row, or give your opponent's vanguard minus 5k. And then when your grade 3 is or greater is placed by riding a grade 3 or greater, put this card into your drop, search your deck for one mobile Fortress of Obliteration for Facial Smack and put it into your order zone. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. If you put from your hand, draw a card. That's not horrible. I wish it didn't need the restriction of you riding on top of a grade 3, because basically you need a Persona ride to even use this, because it gives us another way to get into maximum. Because if we don't see, if for whatever reason we don't see Freiheit, then we're fucked. Because that's like our main way to get our second maximum. It's the only way that we need that card to get 5 attacks turn 3. 100% we need this card more than any other card in the deck. I hate that we're so dependent on this one card. Like, that's one of Welstra's biggest problems, is that it lives and dies by this card. Which is why we also need to play Balladrid, because that helps us dig for it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that helps us search for a grade 2. Isn't that defensive blitz order too, though? It's like for the number of set orders you get. Or is that a different card I'm thinking of? I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but left because of broken decks. Like, your win luck depends on your luck in the coin toss. Yeah, I got you. I typically play Cyber Dragon. That's my baby. And I was doing a lot of content on the new support, but Master Duel doesn't have the new support yet. So, all right. Let me see if there's any other blitz cards I don't know about. If you have a Vanguard Welstra card and retire this unit, search your deck for up to 1 heavy strike cannon, fortress or mobile obliteration. Put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. If this put it into play, we would play this, but because it just adds it to hand, we're not. Blitz orders. When you operate a product, it's 10k. We can't use that. Why do you suck? When this unit attacks, discard the top card of your deck. If you discard a trigger unit, choose a blitz order. Nope. Energy plus 3. Your opponent chooses one of their regulars and binds it until the end of that battle. This unit gets 5,000 power. Hi there. Can I ask about Blankmeyer? What's up, Akko? Absolutely. Blankmeyer's nuts. I have a Blankmeyer Nexus build on here. Give me a second. I'll show you it. I'm just trying to save Welstra, because I'm going to be playing Welstra real soon and I need to fucking figure him out. Do we play Troll? I'm not even sure. She's the only one that doesn't need Soul to do things. So it's like, do I want to play her? As much as I hate that card. I could play Astil. I do still like Astil. It gives me energy, soul, and countercharge. What your opinion on the order package? Phyllis, Tizcar, what do you prefer and why? Hold that thought. In Nexus, I don't play the order package. Not in Nexus. Hold on. Let me just finish this. I'm gonna fuck with this a little bit. Might as well add some extra countercharges, right? All right. I think we'll stick with this for now. I'm gonna try it out. The reason I like Astil in this deck is because it gives me a card I know I want to discard, because it actually gives me additional advantage. All right, so Blankmeyer. So this was my Blankmeyer build. The whole point of it was to turbo out Nexus. Tizcar, we don't really use energy for anything, and besides the fact that Tizcar gets us more draw, it also can be used as a booster, just like this grade 2. I like Vartak because it not only is a booster, it gets extra power and shield, so it's a 15k booster. Now, I know a lot of people are saying you could just use the order, but that requires you to see the order or see one of the cards that put the order in play. It's a little too slow when this just does its thing just for existing. And Phyllis, you're talking about the grade 1, right? The one that goes to soul and draws a card. Why did I not play that? I think I chose not to play it because it's too restrictive in this deck. So in Blangmire, we don't clear our opponent's board very often, and we don't play any orders. So it's like, Phyllis is great, but we don't have a whole lot of ways to trigger it. The only way Phyllis works is if you're playing the order package, but if you're playing around your own deck, it's just not going to work out. Like, let me show you how my deck works. DT. Because our goal is to just turbo out into Nexus and get all our shit immediately. Oh yeah, we're definitely going first with Nexus. I'm going to send all the triggers back. I'll keep the grade 2. Like, this hand's good. And I haven't played Nexus in mad long. Alright. What do I want to discard for Ride? I don't want to discard any of this. I want to keep all of it. I guess we'll discard a trigger. We can get you back from drop, can't we? No, you know what? I'll keep you so I can have some more offense on turn 3. All right, after this, though, guys, I do want to talk about the Drajeweled support. So we will segue away from gameplay for a little bit. Let me turn on off these clicks. I fucking hate the sound effects for this shit. What's this? Oh, an edit. No guard. What the fuck deck is this? Ooh. All right. I don't have the grade 1 that soul charges from drop. No, because I don't have any cards to put from hand to soul either, right? So yeah, we'll just discard OG Blackmire. Alright, we're gonna reveal top 3. That's fucking crazy. Like, this I hate this ride line because of shit like this. So you put all grade 1 cards from among them, put the rest at the bottom of the deck. If you put 2, you draw a card. Why is it only if we put 2? Like, cool. Now I don't get to draw anything. I know it's just bad luck, but that shit happens to me all the fucking time. And unfortunately, that's not something I can fucking control. Is this the new Gear Dragon deck? Is that what that is? Is that what this is that we're looking at? If you have a great Gear Vanguard as pine name and your mind zone has 4 more cards, okay. All right, he's swinging. Bro, why not move the chat to the right side? I want to read the card effects. Because if my hand gets too big, you can't see the cards. That's the only whole reason I have it on this side. But if you want, I mean, I can put it onto the other side. It's fine. I got you. But see how it's blocking off cards? Like, I can only move it over so much. I forget about the Dragon Empire, not the Dragon, the Dark States Ace unit. That actually works. I could definitely play that. All right, he's swinging at my rear guard. That's fine. We don't care. No guard. Front trigger is crazy. Heel trigger is better. We'll take that one too. Cool, 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 cool. All right, let's drop and ride. Skill, reveal top 3. It's reveal top 3, right? Put all grade 1s, and if you put 2, draw a card. All right, so, and then the rest shuffle in. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yay. To soul. the soul, even though I want that. To deck, shuffle, and we draw a card. Now I need to reread Nexus because I forgot how he works. This card must be paid with bind a grade 3 or greater Blankmire. Bind 4 more cards from the soul face down. Your opponent chooses 2 of their rear guards, binds them face down, and this unit gets 5,000 apart for every 2 cards in your bind zone until end of turn. Choose up to 1 card from your bind zone, reveal it, and if there's a reveal card is grade 3 or less, call it to a rear guard. Okay. I think we're actually gonna do that this time. Because we have him. And he binds himself. So that works for us. Alright, so we're gonna go skill. We're gonna bind. So he binds 2 of his rear guards, and then we're gonna call one. You could also draw, but I'm choosing to call this. When this unit boosts, if you have a grade 3 greater Vanguard Blind Mine, it's card name, choose a card from your drop and put it into the soul, which is what we want. So we're gonna go call. Because we're gonna put OG Blankmire into the soul. If you have a grade 3, your opponent no intercepts this turn. Skill. No intercepts this turn. Nice. And then we're gonna go call and call. Alright. Battle phase. I fucked up. Shit. I fucked up bad. Can I use his skill? If you have 4 more phase. Damn it, I fucked up bad. Messed up. Oh well. Shit. Well, that happened. Vanguard's just gonna gain power plus 10. And we're gonna swing. And wait, does he gain power or does my front row gain power? Twin drive. First check, second check. Critical. We'll go power here, crit to Van. That's annoying. That's more fucking annoying. Like, why does this game hate me so much? Whatever, we're gonna swing. Skill. This is gonna go to soul. Front row's gonna gain 5k. Nexus gets 5k because I have a Blankmire and soul now. So now he has to block it. Bro, 3 damage triggers in a row? What'd you suck off the Vanguard gods? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. That just pissed me off. I never thought a buddy fight deck would outpace new Drajeweled. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I have made much mistakes. The big thing was I shouldn't have called from the bind zone. That was a mistake. Because all my effects basically got shut off by me not having 4 cards in the bind zone. That's me being out of practice with Blankmire. That I forgot that everything depends on me having 4. How many cards do I have in soul? 3. When I ride, I'll have 4. That's fine. So yeah, we'll win next turn. Can't see discard pile. Yeah. That's what's in my discard right now. I had an OG Blankmire. I used this grade 1 to put it into the soul. The big thing was getting this because now I have access to Blankmire's 5k to the front row, which is why I was able to keep pressure. And I have access to my Divine Skill because it was an OG Blankmire. So the way I built the deck is you're just trying to get an OG Blankmire into soul without having to waste the time of going into Blankmire then going into Nexus because it just takes too long. Oh, but just so you know, Lucifer Maelstrom is back in the actual card game right now. They actually did a whole retrain on him, and he's actually really good. He revolves around one set order, you know, one of the continuous orders, and he gets like 5 to 6 attacks a turn, and he gets guard restrict, which is nice. 13. Does this retire? This retire on swing? No, he just calls a dude. All right, so we'll guard this. How have the games gone so far? Also, hello, Zaf. I decided to change my username from Sword of Sacred Fire to something else. What's up, Imagine? Welcome to the stream, bud. So we were fucking with Welstra again because I have a locals coming up where it's a tri-deck format, they call it, where basically you bring 3 decks, and if you do that, obviously best 2 out of 3, but each round of the 2 out of 3, you're switching decks. I have Buff Sagra and Levijoss already set to go. Welstra I want to play because it's the only other deck I have, but I want it to be, you know, able to keep up. So that we tried messing with Welstra and we ended up losing. Welstra definitely needs some love. Or I need to figure out the ratios to get the deck to work. Alright, so he just called a whole new column. We're not going to guard the Vanguard. Alright, we're going to take 1. We also had this opponent hit 3 damage triggers in a row on a 3 attack turn. Thankfully, we were able to keep pressure because of next extra 5k. 31. Who's the target? We'll block it. Not gonna waste a chance for a 1-card guard. All right, now we're gonna put him to sleep. Basically, one of our new viewers wanted to see one of my opinions on Blankmire, so that's why we're playing Blankmire. We're gonna go main phase, Blankmire skill. We're gonna get rid of 4. Bind, 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 and bind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, because of me fucking up last turn, we have to swing with both rear guards first in order to be able to get max value out of everything that we have. So this is going to get power plus 5k, this is going to get power plus 10k, this is going to have power plus 2k, and power plus 5. So this should have had power plus 7 last time too. And then he's going to get, it's for every 2, right? 5k for every 2, so we had 6. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So 15. And then these guys get power plus 5k because of Nexus continuous skill. Alright, so battle phase. We're gonna start off with 38 to Vanguard. Bro, what's the name of the game? It's like this unofficial mod where you try new cards before official release. Basically, you play tournaments in Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you play your favorite decks for fun. My goal is to play the decks I like and make them as competitively viable as possible. So like, I went to YCS with Cyber Dragons and it did pretty well. So this goes to Soul, and then when it goes to Soul, it binds itself. And we get to draw a card. Now we're gonna go, we'll go 30k. But yeah, I ended up playing Fiendsmith Cyber Dragon because the new Cyber Dragon support came out the same day as the YCS, and yeah, it went alright, especially since I was out of Yu-Gi-Oh! For so long. I thought I did pretty well. And then in Vanguard, I was playing Buff Sagra forever. Like, I took a big break from Vanguard when they switched to Overdress format. I did not feel for Overdress. But I fell in love with Buff Sagra. Okay, that's only 28. I don't think he can guard these attacks. But yeah, I fell in love with Buff Sagra, and I played her for a while. I won some tournaments with her, but obviously she got outpaced really fast. So when she got new support, I was gassed. I was like so over the moon because she became so good overnight. And then before her, I was playing Levijoss because Levijoss was just, it felt like a Yu-Gi-Oh player made that deck. All right, so now we're gonna go swing skill, counterblast 1, stand. This is going to gain power plus 20? No, 15. Power plus 15, skill, plus 1 crit, divine. Okay, so how much is that? Choose one of your vanguards at 5,000 for each card in your damage zone. So 25, so that's 38 to my 53. Choose a card from your draw, put it into your soul. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards, the same grade as that card, retire it. Wait, what? When you soul blast, if you soul blast 3 or more at the same time, counterblast 1, choose. When did you, oh. What? Hold on. When you soul blast 2 or more at the same time for the cost of a card's ability, this unit gets 5,000 power until end of turn. If you soul blast 3 or more at the same time, choose one of your opponent's rear guards. Okay. So he's retiring my grade 2, so I lose an attack. And he just up and left the room. He was trying to retire Evoke Alchemist, and then he wanted to retire my grade 2, but in order to do he can't because it can't be chosen. That's funny. He's playing an online Vanguard simulator called VangPro. It isn't official, but it's good enough. There's another simulator that's notable called Cardfight Area. It's a lot older. Yes, Cardfight Area gets cards a lot faster. Like as soon as the card gets released, within 24 hours, they're on Cardfight Area. But I just like the quality of Vanguard Pro more. But to finish talking to you, Akko, well, that's my Blankmire deck. It's all about getting as much advantage as possible, getting a Blankmire into soul, and then just beating your opponent's face in. All these cards gain extra power. This guy lets you get cards back from the drop, so you don't feel bad for discarding Blankmire, and then it's all just plus plus plus. But my favorite decks right now, I'm a big Dragon Empire main. Buff Sagar's my baby. I was playing Levy Draws for a while between set 4 and set 5, and then I switched to Gandiva Masks for set 6, and then of course set 7 as soon as Buff Saga came out. I was on Buff Saga like white on rice. I don't have my Maelstrom deck. Bro, I gotta try the new Ruger cards too. I forgot we gotta talk about that. Is that already on here? I don't think it is. Hold on. It's not. Alright, so we're going to take a short segue away from gameplay, and we're going to talk about the new Drajeweled cards, because, yeah. And we got to talk about the new Buff Saga cards, too. So we're just going to minimize that for a minute. Close that out. Alright. So let me open up this twice, and we'll talk about what these cards do. So I'm going to have the translations on my right screen. I'm going to have the cards pulled up over here for you guys. Chat, I am fucking hungry. Alright. Bloop. Alright. Peep game, chat. Peep game. So this is Drajeweled Magnus. Alright. Actual name. Demonic Jewel Dragon Emperor Drajeweled Magnus. So this is our new grade 3. Cool thing is, you can still play the grade 4 with it if you want to, but I don't think you need to. So this thing has 4 effects, even though the third effect, sorry, it has 3 effects, but the third effect has like 4 parts to it. 3 parts, but I'm exaggerating. Alright, so first effect, auto Vanguard Circle. At the beginning of your ride phase, put 2 cards from your drop and put them into the soul. Choose 2 cards from your drop. That's good because you need 4 different grades to use his skill. So being able to every turn grab 2 cards, real nice, real nice. Especially since you can soul blast 4 when he swings. You can plan out what you're gonna put, and then when you see his other support, you understand why that's even better, because you get to plan out your turns a lot better. You should honestly probably go eat after reading these cards. I could probably just grab something and bring it over. I hate munching on the mic. Anyway, second effect, at the beginning of your battle phase, if your soul has a card with Drajeweled, its card name, all your front row gains 5,000 power. That's nice. The third Mythos should be on Pro by now. It's not. I just checked. I want it to be, though, because I like Ruger, and that card fixes all of Ruger's problems. Moving on. But yeah, so if you have another Drajeweled in soul, your front row just gains 5k for existing. We love that. I do think it's a little weird, because you basically have to give up a Persona Ride to get that turn 3, because you want that turn 3, or you have to, maybe if you play the grade 4 with it, as another soul charge target. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But being able to give it continuous for 5k to the front row is just sexy, especially since you have a lot of freestanding rear guards. Auto Vanguard Stick. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, costs Soul Blast 4 cards with different grades. Choose one of your opponent's Vanguards until end of turn. It gets power. Its power becomes 0, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +1 critical. If this effect increases critical and your damage on is 4 or more cards, I did not know your damage had to have 4 or more cards. So that just makes me think even more how Michiru, the character that plays this deck, was beating the shit out of my girl Mireille. This motherfucker was eating damage for breakfast on purpose. I thought she was like fucking him up, being aggressive as shit. Nah, he was ready for all of it. Fuck. I hate Michiru. No, he's a badass. He deserves to be the GOAT. Anyway, if this effect increases the critical and your damage on is 4 or more cards, or you Persona Road this turn, I guess he didn't have to because he did Persona Ride. Choose one of your rear guards with Demonic Jewel Dragon in its card name, and it gets auto rear guard circle once per turn. When this unit attacks, counterblast. Sorry, when this unit attacks, discard a card from hand. That unit's drive becomes 1, and it performs drive checks till end of battle. Bastion Accord, is that you? So yeah, so this motherfucker puts 2 cards. He soul charges 2 from the drop. He gives the Furrow 5k. He reduces your opponent's power to 0. If your opponent's at grade 3, he gets a critical, and if you're at 4 damage, he gets to give one of his rear guards a drive check. That's a lot. And it's damn near free because the whole deck builds soul for you. So it's a Soul Blast 4 and discard a card. That's practically a not cost. All right, I'm just gonna go in order of how they have them on here, but we'll just cover the Buff Saga cards in the middle too. So we got Sealed Blaze Dragon, Sampadru. Sorry, bro, gotta hit the bed for tomorrow. We'll definitely watch your whole stream next time. Hey, Lucifer, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you had some fun. See you next time. Next Vanguard stream will be Wednesday of next week, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. I got my Genshin stream on Friday, and I'm gonna see if I can do a reaction stream on Sunday. But I always post, if you follow the channel or the Twitch or me on social media, I always post my stream schedule every week. Anyway, back to this. So Sealed Blaze Dragon Sampadru. There we go, Samu Padru. So this is one of Buff Saga's new cards, and this is the only one that I think is worth a damn, but it's still not good. Still not good. So auto back row rear guard circle once per turn. When your other rear guard in the same column as this unit stands by a card effect, stay in this unit. If you have a grade 3 or Vanguard Buff Saga and its card name, this unit gets power plus 5,000 until end of turn. So unless this thing is with Ewing Shot, it's a vanilla. That's what you're telling me. Why would I play this? If we had another restander, it's arguable, but we don't. We have one. And then second effect, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted if your Vanguard is armed with 2 or more cards. Cost, put this into soul, draw a card. That's good because that gives Buff Saga soul and more draw power. In Japan, I could see this getting played. I could. Because they lost Varalord. But in the US, in the TCG land, we are not playing this card. Unless they hit Varalord, we don't play this card. And even then, maybe not. All right, now we have our actual Drajeweled ride line. So this is our grade 2. When this unit is rolled upon by a grade 3 with Drajeweled in its card name, soul charge 1, and if your soul has Jewel Core Glint, draw a card. Jewel Core Dragon Glint, which is the grade 1. And then during your turn, if your Vanguard is Demonic Jewel Dragon, draw a Jewel Magnus, this unit gets 5,000 power. I guess because of the fact that you have a grade 3 that now calls from the soul, if nothing else, you can call this with a plus 5k power. Not bad. I do like the soul charge and draw though. Alright, so this is Glint, Jewel Core Dragon Glint. When this unit is rolled upon by a Demonic Stone Dragon, draw Jewel Neil Luster. Look for the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards with different grades from among them and put them into the soul. That effect is fire. For a ride line, for a setup card, that effect is insanity. Top 5, put 2 cards into soul. Nuts. Absolute bonkers. And then there's our new starter, which is Julius Draco Kid Glow. You don't even need to run this for the grade 1. You don't. The thing about this, there are so many decks that benefit from this ride line. Like, cool. You lose out on the soul charge and draw for the grade 2, but just being able to do this to search top 5 and put cards in the soul. Could you imagine this in like Favernil? Looking at top 5 and putting 2 grade 3s in the soul? Like, they don't have to be the same grade. It's just any 2 fucking cards. This thing is nuts. All right, so this is another one of our new Sealed Blaze cards. First off, it's a grade 3. That's already bad. This is Sealed Blaze Dragon Bacta. When this unit is boosted by a unit with Dress Boost ability, if your Vanguard is armed with 2 or more cards until the end of that battle, this unit has 5,000 power, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, this unit cannot be retired by your opponent's card effect. This card is garbage. Hot doo-doo butter. What the fuck? So you mean to tell me I have to either put a Trick Moon or my Barrel Lord behind this to have it gain 5k and stop it from being retired? Are you fucking serious? You know, I can't complain. I get it. Balsago is the best deck in the game right now, so they don't want to give it any real love, but this is a waste of a fucking card. This better be a common. No, it's a rare, which is insanity to me. And then this is our other Sealed Blaze card. Sealed Blaze Dragon Udana. When your Vanguard is armed, put this card into the soul, choose one of your units, and it gets 5,000 power until end of turn. You get 5,000 power, you get a card to soul. It's better than grade 3. Still not playable. Alright, now we're back into the rest of the Drajeweled support. Rampage Tri-Chimera. What a name. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard Drajeweled in its card name until the end of battle, this unit gets 5,000 power. At the end of the battle, put this unit into the soul. This one, you don't play this in Drajeweled. This is bad. This is real bad. 5k and then goes to soul. I mean, it's cute because you get a grade 3 to soul, but there's so many better cards you could run because there's no reason you can't run like majority of the Drajeweled support. Hold on. If I recall, none of the Drajeweled support is name specific, right? Grade 3 or greater Vanguard Drajeweled in its card name. This is just if you Soul Blasted 4 and you have a Vanguard Drajeweled. Yeah, you can play all of Drajeweled's old support. What about Rook? If your Soul has 4 or more cards of different grades, when you Soul Blast 4 or more cards, yeah, he don't even care what Vanguard you have as long as you Soul Blasted 4. So yeah, you can play all of Drajeweled support. You can just play Empusa, not a Persona in Soul for turn 3 and get it back to hand to use your turn 4. Gotta love the extra deck space. Yeah, it's massive. And you have so many options now because they all work. Love to see it. Love to see it. Deck's gonna be a monster. We have one more card to talk about. Oh, I missed this one. When this unit is placed on rearguard cost, put a card from your hand to the soul, draw a card. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power until end of turn. Mid, not worth running when we have so many better cards, but they had to fill the set. This card, though, Demonic Jewel Dragon Geodraw. This thing is a monster. This is a must play. This is a 4 of. When this unit is put on Guardian Circle, choose a grade 3 card with the Drajeweled in its card name from your ride deck. You may reveal it. If you reveal the card, or you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 shield. So this is not a shieldless card in your fucking hand, because you will always have a Drajeweled. Always. Second effect. Continuous. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Drajeweled in its card name, and this unit gets all of the following. Auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard during your main phase, you may soul charge one and cost Energy Blast 3. Choose a grade 3 or less card from your soul with a different card name from this unit. Call it to rearguard. Do you understand how good that is with new Drajeweled? Do you understand how good that is with the new Drajeweled? Because of the fact that you can just put it into soul, call it out. Because Drajeweled, beginning of turn, you put 2 in a soul. Cool. We actually watched Michiru do it in the anime, where he puts the new grade 2 in, not the new grade 2, Litho Sagawa, how the fuck you say that, and then he calls it out with this, so he gets a 4th attack. This thing's insane. And then last effect, because it's already good. It also gets auto rearguard once per turn. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your damage zone has 4 or more cards, this unit gets drive. This unit's drive becomes 2 until end of battle. So you swing with Drajeweled. You give the skill to this. You swing with this. Drajeweled reduces its drive to 1. You increase it back to 2. So you get to drive check 4 cards on top of a superior call. This thing's nuts. The only way this game could be better is if it gained its own power boost. But it don't need it when Drajeweled makes your opponent's Vanguard fucking 0. Good-ish. All of it. Good. More gooder. More gooder. Alright, myth. Oh shit, there he is. The third mythish. When this unit is placed on rearguard, other than during the battle phase, choose a grade 3 card with the Vise Ruger in its card name, and from your ride deck, you may reveal it. If you reveal a grade 3 with Vise Ruger, or if you're Vanguard with Vise Ruger in its card name, perform one of the following and shuffle the deck. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with Vise Ruger in its card name, or up to 1 Lunarite card from among them. Reveal it, put it into hand. Beautiful. If you Persona Road this turn, Energy Blast 3, search your deck for up to 1 Lunarite card, reveal it to your hand. So basically, turn 3, you can play this, check top 5, add a card. If you Persona Road, when you call it, instead you Energy Blast 3 and you just get the card. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Vise Ruger in its card and put your soul countercharge 1. Oh my god, Vise Ruger did that like you wouldn't believe. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, that's going in the deck right the fuck now. Hold on. What? Oh, the Lunarite cards actually matter now because we can do things with them. What the hell does a new order do? This card can be played from draw. That's good. If you have a Vanguard Vise Ruger in its card name, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, that we don't like. Bind this card, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets all of your rearguards with Mythish in their card name and get 5,000 power till end of turn. I hate the fact that it's locked behind your opponent being at grade 3. Because like this one doesn't care if your opponent's at grade 3. And neither does this one. This one being locked behind your opponent being at grade 3 sucks so much dong. That would be the only reason I wouldn't want to play this. It's a good card, don't get me wrong. I actually think it's better than Elif Gomani, especially since Elif Gomani costs a counterblast, where this costs nothing. Yeah, we know we play this. This is still the best one because it makes your counterblast free, but we do have a countercharger now, which also helps a lot. But what do I want to do for ratios? Ratios for this deck is tough. All right, we don't want to. I'm doing it. I'm cutting both of mine. It's because we don't want to ruin the consistency of Vise Ruger's skill. But we also want to definitely want to play this card, and we want to play the new order. So I think we cut this down to 2 since we have a searchable countercharger, and then we cut. I'm going to cut 2 Rat Rouse because this is a good. It's a good discard target and a good finisher card. Yeah, but you can only play it once your opponent's at grade 3. So unless you go second, you can't play it till turn 4. So it's like we don't want to see too many of them. Fuck. I guess we could play 1 Elif Gomani. Because again, it's searchable. Let me try like this. I haven't fucked with the new Vise Ruger stuff yet. All right, let's see how let's see how we do. Actually, short break. Gonna grab something to eat real quick. Just a snack. I'll be right back. New order is just cheaper golden order with less effects. It'll probably be for more conservative builds. The only downside, I imagine, is that you have to wait till your opponent's at grade 3. If it weren't for the fact that your opponent has to be at grade 3, this would be great. Whereas Elif Gomani, you can do with your opponent at grade 2. It just Elif Gomani costs a counterblast. So, all right, I'll be right back. right, I'm back. All right, let's go get our asses whooped. So, I got my water, ate some jerky. I'm good. All right, I'm gonna move my stuff over. Hakeem. All right. Oh shit, what I get? Oh, we're going second. All right. That's a good discard target. It's also gonna be live turn 3. We'll just send all this back. Not bad. All right. What the fuck is this? Hold on, guys. I gotta fix my screen. Apparently. Apparently my screen is off, which is weird. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna drop and ride, skill, search deck, Moongate, shuffle, reveal, draw, main phase. We can't do this turn 1 now because we have grade 1s, but I'm not going to. Alright, we're gonna instead we're going to go. Oh, it's Blankmire. Alright, cool. Battle phase. Oh wait, no. Wait, hold on. Because I can do this now, right? I didn't choose a grade 3 grade of it. Okay, so yeah, we just need to reveal a grade 3. Holy shit. This card's better than I thought. So we'll look at the top 5. And miss. That's okay. It's just the fact that we can do it, you know what I mean? Hey, Zaf, playing Moongate. What's up, Hannah? We played a bunch of stuff. So, we were working on Welstra. We're going to go back to Welstra because I got to prep for that tournament. We played Blankmire because one of the viewers was asking about Blankmire. And now we're trying out the new mythic stuff. But yeah, so... I mean, I've explained it like 3 times. I'll just explain it one more time. So my locals is holding a tri-deck tournament where you basically bring 3 decks in and you play like that. And when you do the best 2 out of 3 each round, you swap between the 3 decks. So round 1, you play 1 deck. Round 2, you play another. And then if you go to game 3, you'll play a different deck. I actually hate this card. Elaborate Wizard, I think, is a really bad card, but nobody wants to hear me when I talk about it. All right. Let's drop you. Ride grade 2, skill. Choose up to 2 mythics from the top 7. 1 goes to hand, 1 goes into the order zone. Alright, so look at top 7. We'll put you into the order zone. We'll put you into the order zone. No, we'll put you in. These are good cards. No, we'll put you into the order zone for 5 attacks later. And then look at top 6. We'll add you to hand. Shuffle. It does sound fun, but obviously for decks I have Buff Saga. I now have Levy Draws because I just got the rest of the grade 2s I needed to finish it. And the 3rd deck I own is Welstra, but Welstra needs love, so I was working on the Welstra deck. Alright, now we're gonna go Moongate. We're gonna Angel Blast 3. Rest the Moongate. Which is look at top 7 and call 1. I think for this we call Ragnarow? Or do we want to call the grade 1? No, we want to call Ragnarow. We're against Blang, we gotta beat his ass. And then we'll call another one. He's gonna bind to... I forgot. This is Blang. I should not have called these cards. It's alright, we're playing Build-A-Board. So we should be okay. I forgot to put 1 into the bind zone. Oh wait, is it one or the other? I don't remember. Oh no, I only get to put 2 on when I'm on grade 3. Never mind. All right, and then we go 28. All right. Done. Done skeet. Alright, now we get to hate life. He's only got 5 cards in hand, so that's good. That's good to know. Oh man, I'm tight. Oh. Oh, hi Angel. Hi baby girl. Come here. Come to Papa. Chat, say hi to Angel. You guys know her. Say hi, baby. She's been super cuddly lately, and I love it. Oh, he went into OG Blankmeyer. Alright, this guy's build is not great. I'm sorry, I still believe that going into Nexus first is just the better way to go. There's so many ways to get a Blankmeyer into Soul, because it doesn't have to be OG. It only needs to be OG for the Divine skill, which you can't do till turn 4 anyway. So you can put another copy of Nexus into the Soul and get that 5k to the front row. And a 4 attack deck with powered up rear guards really matters. It's okay, baby. Oh, she's getting comfy. Be jealous. Now, why would you do that? There's only one deck Angel Land is really good against. What's this? Well, he's gonna attack with Vanguard first. He has to. He has no restand. I'm thinking I bind my front row. I want to keep my counter charger. That heal trigger is a little annoying. That crit trigger helps though, because this attack can't even hit now. And this is a 5k guard. That card's not good. Yeah, that card was sold to hand. And then 20k. Oh, you can't use the skill. That's funny. How much Counterblast do I actually need, realistically? So this is free. You cost a Counterblast. And you cost a Counterblast if I want to use it. Or an Energy Blast. So we don't need the damage. So yeah, we're gonna guard this. But see, if he had been playing Nexus first, that 5k he would have been able to hit. So that's something to think about. Alright, we're gonna discard. Let's discard one of the guards' arms because we don't need both. And we can get them back in deck. Main phase. We're gonna go Energy Blast 3. Rest. Look at top 7. We're gonna go into the order zone. Into the order zone. I'm gonna call. Shuffle. Skill. Look at top 5. We only get Visburger or the Lunarite cards, so it sucks, but we don't get anything. That's fine. It is balanced when you think about it. So now we're gonna go skill, Soul Blast 2. What did I just do? I didn't mean to do that. So we're gonna Soul Blast 2. Look at top 7. Beautiful. We're gonna go call, order zone, order zone. We just pulled 6 cards out of deck, and I'd love to see it. But you don't play Nexus first. You have room for other stuff. Seems lucky they get to choose. Reveal. So This card can be played from the drop if you have a Vanguard with Vice Ruger, its card name, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can play it. I just realized this doesn't bind. This doesn't remove itself from the grave. So one copy of this in the grave, you can use it over and over again. Oh no, it says bind this card. Never mind. It's part of the effect to bind it. So all of your rear guards will get 5k. So power plus 5, power plus 5, power plus 5. And we're gonna go call, power plus 5. Oh, call. So this is gonna have another power plus 5. And then if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater and you played a normal order this turn, it gets another 15. So this, yeah, this looks sexy. We like this. This is what Vice Ruger needed. All right, we're gonna go 28 to Vanguard. I could have counterblasted and made this untargetable. That's my fault. Like Varga can't choose, for example. Well, Varga doesn't choose in general. Okay. We're gonna put this into soul because we're gonna call over it anyway. We might as well get the extra soul. All right. Now we're gonna go swing, skill, counterblast 1. We're gonna go call. Front row is gonna gain 5k. This gains 10k. Skill, counterblast. It can attack from the back row, and it's gonna have plus 20k on it. He's wondering where I get the extra 5k from. So it's 5k to all my mythics rear guards, and then 5k to the front row off his own skill. Twin drive, first check. Heal trigger. That's going here, and we're gonna heal 1. We have no mythics over there, which does suck a little. And then critical trigger. That's good. How do I do this? I think I want to go here with Cryptovan. That's fucking annoying. Oh my god, why does that always happen to me? All right. Well, I'm officially livid, so let us continue. All right, we're gonna go 48 to Vanguard. That's still a 20k guard, thank God. I don't want him to intercept here. Ideally, I don't want him to intercept here. Because I want to be able to swing at the rear guard with my back row guard's arms, and then the 2 front rows with... Fuck. That's tied. So he gets 5k from this, 15k from himself. That puts him up to 20. No, it's 30. And then 13, because it's also gained 5k. Yeah, 48. Oh, you misplayed hard. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, skill. Into the soul. Counter charge. Now we're gonna go 30. Oh, marker, back row attack. Swing at this rear guard. But if they don't play Nexus first, you have room for other stuff. Seems like they get to choose. Yeah, they do get to play other. Sorry, I never read. I didn't click what you were saying in your comment. Oh, he guarded the rear guard. Okay, cool. Swing, skill, 1 and 2. And that counter blast and draw. Alright, cool. We beat his ass. Now, could you imagine if he didn't get the double front triggers? What up, D-Mac? Welcome to the stream, fam. Now, this time I'm going to get rid of my back row. We're going to keep our front row so we can intercept and start sending stuff back to the deck. How goes it, D-Mac? Ruger's feeling good with this grade 1. Because now I'm sitting on 3 cards in Soul and a Persona Eye, which means I can use my Moon Gate at least 2 more turns without any other Soul Charge. We're at 1 damage because of the heal trigger. We still manage 5 attacks with 2 counter blasts. The new order from our drop is also pretty fire because it's costless. Like, things are going good. Things are going good. Where is the order? I did bind it, right? Did I remove it? I don't know where it went. I must have removed it. I also don't think you need the orders, but that's just me. Nobody likes listening to people that like. It's like if you don't go with the majority, nobody likes listening to you. He's gonna be struggling to catch up. Did he already bind? Yeah, he did. Okay. So bind and bind. I mean, if he wants to divine skill, I won't tell him no. I'm not guarding it. He's also down to 14 cards in deck already. Can we also talk about the design of that grade 1? That grade 1 looks insane to me. That thing looks like it could be a grade 3. This card literally fixes all the problems this deck had. All of them. God, those numbers that we hit last turn are going to be crazy with a Persona Ride. Crazy with a Persona Ride. I mean, OT can save anybody, let's be real. If he gets OT on my first attack. Oh, you mean him getting the OT like offensively right now? No, I don't think that wins him the game. I mean, Zamu can swing with a crit. Well, think about it. If he swings Divine Skills and hits the OT, he can give the 100 million power to Zamug and give critical to his Vanguard. So it depends if he's playing the Dark States critical trigger. OT, but he would be able to hit me for 3 damage and then have a Resang Rig out 100 million for 2, and I have no perfect guards. We're gonna guard this. We're gonna go guard and intercept, and then skill. We're gonna bottom deck Garzorams. Oh, defensive OT. I mean, he'll live. All right, he's divine. He is doing divine skill. No card. 1, 2. We take 2 damage. Oh my god. Well, I. He left the room. He left the room. What a dick. Soft. Soft. SAWFT. Soft. Granted, I get it. That was nutty. But I pulled so many cards out of deck every single turn. Now, I just need to read something about this. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card mythic against card name. Great lesson from either call to regard, shuffle the deck. So let's actually look at it. Turn 1, I pulled the moon out. I played my grade 1, attempted to check top 5, didn't get anything. Turn 2, I pulled a Ragnarok out of deck with the grade 2 skill and put a Roston into the order zone. So I already pulled 2 out with just my on red skill. Is it 2? Am I crazy? No, it's add 1 to hand, right? No, it is choose 2. So I pulled 2 out there. Then I used the Moon Gate, pulled another Ragnarok out. Then turn 3, I pulled out 6 cards. My chances of getting triggers were so fucking high. That is the most bat crap thing I've seen. Grade 1 mythics for the win. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. I was able to do a 3 counterblast turn with 2. And this deck had such a problem with counterblasts. And, like, turn 3, I played another grade 1. I checked top 7, played the grade 1. Put a Garzorms into the order zone. Checked top 5 again. Didn't hit it. Whatever, fine. Played a Garzorms out of hand. So the cool thing with Garzorms is during your turn, if your opponent's at grade 3, it gets 5k. And since I played the order, because I played the order from drop, the new order, which is way better than I thought, I just wish that it didn't have the restriction of your opponent being at grade 3, but it's honestly ridiculously powerful. This is great for going second. This basically gave him 20k power. So sitting on 30k with a 13k, that's 43. And then 5k from Weisruger's on swing skill. So we ended up with 5 attacks, 10k to our front row, 5k to our back row. The second Garzorms we called had it's another 15k. Like, we had so much going on. The only thing is I did cheat a little bit, guys. A little bit. I would have fixed it after. So this Garzorms that I bound, I couldn't bind. Because it can't be chosen by effect, so I would have had to bind this one. That's the only thing that was off there. But no, that grade 1 goes crazy. I want to play it again. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but the fact that Weisruger and the Moongate can basically search it makes it insanely way better. Could you imagine top tier decks being able to search a soul charge counter charge? Especially if the deck even remotely has resource issues. Could you imagine that card in Buff Saga? Oh, this is going to bother me. Hold on, chat. Okay, I think that fixed it. No, it didn't. I'm too much of a perfectionist. Akina would be doomed with that grade 1. Alright, we're going second again. Is this just a going second deck now? Alright, we're gonna send all this back. Okay. Oh yeah, how do you feel about the BAF support today? It's all ass. Holy shit, we're playing the mirror. No, no bullshit, it's really not good. The grade 1 that she played in the anime, the Restander, is okay. I personally wouldn't play it unless I absolutely had to. And yeah. Drop and ride. Moongate, shuffle, main phase, battle phase, swing. Like the new grade 1 method makes me want to build Weisruger IRL. Yeah, it's really good, and it looks fire. But no, So the grade one that says if the rear guard in front of it stands with plus 5k, and then you can move to solo draw a card. That card's okay, and you might see it played in Japan because they have the restriction of one Varalord. But us in the TCG land, we're not playing that card. Oh, I forgot to add. It's not good. It's cute because you got a soul and a draw, but like, I've lost games with Buff Saga already because of deck out over anything. It's gonna bother me. All right, what are we? He's doing his thing. Okay, I'll fix this while he does that. Oh, that's too far. What's that? See that little black strip on the far right? It's bothering me. That shouldn't be there. There we go. Okay, finally. We're gonna no guard this. Heal trigger, sweet. My turn. All right. I'm gonna drop Garzorms. Oh no, I'll drop Ravnarau because Garzorms can be big next turn because we do have an order for because we can play Garzorms with the order. So yeah, we'll drop Garzorms. And then skill, look at top 7. We'll put Rostnir. Do I need to be grade 3 for the counter charge? I do. Now we'll put this into the order zone. And then we'll... Whoops. And we'll look top 6, and we'll grab Ravnarau. It's true, like Odium, you triple drive a lot, plus drawing cards a lot. It's easy to deck out, yeah. Alright, main phase. We're gonna go... We're gonna play this. Energy Blast 3. Look at top 7. Do I want to call Rostnir? We could take out his rear guard and attack, and we can draw. Yeah, fuck it. And then on call, he gets the turn he gets called, he gets 5k, right? Well, no, just in general. Okay. So we'll go power plus 5. We're gonna go. Call skill. Look at top 5. Get nothing. It's the only downside. Well, unless you're playing a lot of targets, it's not great. Alright. We're gonna go swing, skill, Energy Blast 3, draw. Swing at both. I don't know, maybe I should have counter blasted. I just wasn't thinking about it. Oh, wait. He has to be grade 3 for that. Alright, so we're gonna go swing over here. Nothing. Sad. Alright. Unfortunate, but it happens. Alright, so ideally we want to call Garzorms next turn with this. One of us is going to get high rolled on triggers. Oh, my shoulders. Sorry if you guys can hear the garbage truck. Doesn't look like his turn's anything too crazy. Not compared to what ours is gonna be. Well, she's gonna get an order now. I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, no, he didn't get nothing. All right. It might be use app. Moongate makes you lucky. Create your own RNG. You have no idea how much I love that comment. Why do you swing at Ralston here, though? There's no point to swing at Ralston here. It's a good card, but come on. No card. I have like no defensive units. That's not good. Fuck. Well, you said it was gonna be me. Let's get higher. Get higher rolled. Look at that. No fucking damage triggers. Oh, hilarious. Bro, 1 to 5 just like that. Fucking crazy. Like, I knew the universe didn't like me, but come on. I kind of want to save the OT. Let's discard Rev. That was disgusting. That was so gross. Oh, cool. Now we have to discard this. I guess, do we have to discard this? No, we don't. We can discard the grade 1. Alright. Main phase. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Look at top 7. Alright, we're gonna go guard. 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 Okay. So one's gonna go to the order zone. Shuffle. I am going to use Ruger just to pull cards out. And then I might play the order to call another one. So we're going to Soul Blast 2. Look at top 7. Hit nothing. That's wild. Then we'll play our order. Which, when this unit choose one of your opponent's rear guards retire, all your vanguards get. Oh, I don't call from drop. I guess I'm thinking of the wrong card. 1 rear order. Oh. I definitely cheated there, but it's okay. All right, so this is gonna make it free. This is gonna gain 15. You actually missed, damn. Yeah, I know. I know. Alright, let's go battle phase. We're gonna go swing Ravnaral, because we got that one. I guess we'll swing at the other one. Because we have nothing else going for us. Alright, at least we got rid of intercepts. Swing, skill. Bro, this is bad. We're gonna go call, skill, counterblast, power plus 15, power plus 10, power plus 5, and power plus 5. At least one of these is free. Twin drive. I should have retired the back row. Why didn't I retire the back row so I could attack at the front row? I'm stupid. I mean, I got something, right? Right. I'll go power here, crit here. Don't get a damage trigger. Alright, cool. I'm gonna swing just to use skill and draw. Alright. $35. 1 card guard now. Well, that might be all she wrote, chat. He just had better RG than me. No, that double critical fucking sealed the game. He's probably just gonna take that. Sad. If he has Persona Rod, yeah, we're definitely dead. The numbers are gonna get too crazy. Even with a PG and OT, that's 2 attacks. I still gotta worry about his first attack and his first 2 attacks and his rear guard. He already has Guard Zorm, so he has a 5 attack turn. Oh, this is gonna drop now. Because look, we definitely hit with the offense, but like that double critical on his first grade 3 turn was just rough. I think in this matchup, it's whoever goes first. How many heals do I have left? There's 1 in there, 1 there. I have 1 heal. Oh, I forgot to put this assault and counter charge. Oh, that's fine. I fucked that up. Oh, Leaf Kalmani, we're super dead. Hell yeah. Leaf Kalmani is a great card. That's a finisher card and a half. Oh yeah, and he has 2 Rostineers and a Garzorms. Yep, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. $53. Fucking end me. Alright, Garzorm is dead. I think he's swinging Vanguard, so I'm kind of fucked here. Yeah. GG. Those numbers are too crazy. I have 5 damage. He said lucky luck guy, and I was like, you made your own luck with that deck. Give him a little compliment, a little boost. Let's see how he feels about the new grid 1. Oh, he's Korean. All right, that was fun because we lost to the mirror. You know, a little bit of beating our ass. No biggie. All right, what else do we need to talk about? Oh, we never tried the new buddyfight deck. Is it on here? Oh, it's not. All right, let's go talk about Welstra. I need to get this deck to live. All right, so the only new... We modified the build and haven't tried it yet. We added in these guys for more countercharge and energy blast. But, like, that doesn't help us. Welstra's problem is that he needs more draw power. Maybe I use these guys more for draw and less for big combos. What up, Jay's War? Welcome to the stream, fam. You missed a lot. We've been at it for 2.5 hours already. We just to cover what we did. We played what we've been messing with Welstra because I got a tournament coming up where I got to play Welstra. We went through the new Drajeweled cards, and we tried out the new Mythics Grade 1, which it's the Mythish, the new Mythish Grade 1. That thing is fuego. And the new order is actually pretty good too. The only downside is that it's restricted to your opponent being at Grade 3 as well. So it's good going second, not as good going first. But now I actually have an idea for this deck. All right, so we need to make sure we maintain a decent amount of soul support. What the fuck? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this, put this up. What else is good for soul? Obviously we have Boba Mine. You know what? No, let me leave this at 3. Because I'm gonna try using this Varnis a little different. Where if I can get my 5 attacks with just Farheight and Welstra, I'm going to use Varnis to operate Lubetzel and try and draw more cards. Because that's the only problem I'm running into is I need more hand advantage. Razruga does play nice with the new stuff. Yeah, oh god, it's good. First game we played against Blagbar and I blew him out the water. Second game we actually played against Vizruka mirror match and he luck sacked the shit out of us. His turn 3, I was at 1 damage and he double crit me. On top of getting 4 attacks. And then the following turn he hit us with Alivico Mania and 5 attacks while we were at 5 damage. We just couldn't guard it all. But no, it was good. The deck got exactly what it needed. This is one of those decks where I wish I had more cards. Now, I'm going to try playing it this way. But if it doesn't work out, the next change I'm going to try, I just hope I don't regret it, is this. Is using the Grade 2 Fortress. Because I know it's not good, but if we at least get to turn 5, not turn 5, if we at least get to Persona Ride turn, we can get maximum amount of deck. I am a little worried about getting maximum, because if we have Varnished, we don't have to worry so much about getting our 5 attacks. We can get it with Varnished, but not if we only have 1 maximum. The deck basically ramped up the crit sack with the amount of filtering. Yeah, they basically gave us 4 new targets that are fucking really worth searching. Actually, I have a friend of mine who also was playing. He mains Welstra, and he was telling me about his deck build because he actually topped at our locals recently. Let me see if I can find his list. Because he had a list. We had a conversation about his list, and we had actually let me just Welstra. Nope. We had a conversation about his list, and then he talked about how he was going to change it with Varnish coming out. Which one was it? It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. This one? Oh, that wasn't it. That was a guy talking about Cyber Dragons and how there's a guy who topped with Cyber Dragons, and he was technically doing illegal plays, but it's okay. Give me a second, you guys. Did I go too far? Oh no, here we go. Thanks for the deck. It's pretty sick. Only thing. Trophy and 2 Boba Mines for the rest should be the same. Just add Varnish. Alright, yeah, so here's his build. He wants to cut Boba Mine down to 2. I kind of like that. Play this at 4. What's he playing that's different than mine? Because he's got a lot of extra room that I don't have. He's only playing 2 troll, so he's cutting troll for Varnest. So he's playing 4 Varnest? I kind of like that. But like, what's... Oh, he's not playing Baladrid. That's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna try that. He's playing 4 of these and 4 Varnest. And 1 more maximum. But he's also playing... Instead of playing this, he's playing this. Oh, that's interesting. I like his build. He's playing 4 draw triggers. Yo, I was right to do that. That's crazy. But I think instead of 3 maximums, I think I want to play another blue bets. Because like we don't have to worry. So we only have to worry about maximum going to the damage. Any other time, it's fine. Let me try like this. This is an interesting build. But yeah, no, I felt bad for the Blankmire player because we had 1 face down damage after doing we did a 3 counterblast turn with 2 because we had the countercharger. We had added a bunch of stuff to Soul. He swung, did his divine skill, first damage was OT. I was like, oh, Korea. It's an interesting name. We need to check their background. Oh yeah, and we went second. And we went second against Blankmire and just decimated them. Which is crazy because, you know, Blankmire wants to go first. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, this is a real good hand. This hand is bonkers. Oh, he's making me go first. Oh, it's Gear Chronicle. All right, I'm cool with that. Let's see what he does here, chat. Oh, wait, no, it's Welstra. What the fuck? What are the chances we would end up in the mirror match? Wait, is this a viewer? Is this one of you guys? One of you guys trolling me? Oh, we're not playing troll. What a top deck. Yeah. All right, what are we gonna discard here? I'm actually gonna go with Far Height for Uber, Skill, Soul Blast, drop. Now we're not gonna play this. We're gonna use it for discard fodder next turn to get an extra card to Soul. Do be wondering what the new blank support gonna be next week. Oh, he's probably not gonna get much. Let's be real. It's probably gonna focus a lot on new Leo. I don't want 1 more damage. Can I play with 1 damage? Not if I want 5 attacks, right? Not unless I rip into what's her face. So I'm better off not calling a rear guard. Yeah, I'll just do it like this. Battle phase. Because if I call a rear guard, he's gonna swing at the rear guard to limit my number of plays. That's fine. You don't have to take any damage this turn. Like, I have the counter charge to be able to play off of 1 counterblast, but we're gonna need a minimum 2 to be able to maximize, unless we rip into Fentanyl. And I'd rather just not risk it. If we get Fentanyl, then we're in the money. Sorry, I had to laugh there. Let me just soul charge the over trigger. No god though. Cool. All right, we got a crazy hand here, chat. Crazy hand. All right. I can do a lot here. All right, I'm gonna type thinking because I really want to think this turn through. All right, so if I discard the dog goes to Soul. I can play Far Height. No, I can use Uber, get my 2 orders. I can play Farheight, discarding Astil to refund the counterblast. Ooh, excuse me. Or do I discard Astil to get 2 energy? Does 2 energy get me anything right now? I don't think it does. So yeah, I think we keep an Astil for later. So we're gonna go drop and ride. Skill and skill. This is gonna go to soul. Actually, we're gonna discard Astil anyway. What am I saying? Drop Astil. Deck search, add maximum to hand, and of course, Arianthe. Reveal to the soul, energy charge 2. Alright, that basically pays for our Guiding Star for this turn. Main phase. Oh, whoops. Thought it did. Alright, main phase. We're gonna go Farheight. Skill, counterblast, discard a card, search for another maximum, reveal, add to hand, reveal to the soul, and we'll countercharge 1, deck shuffle. Now we're gonna go skill, counterblast, play this and this. Nice. How do we want to do this now? Oh, I forgot to do that. He puts the order into. Technically, I did that out of order, but basically, Farheight searches it and then plays it. All right. So how can I maximize here? So we're gonna swing Farheight. We're gonna swing rearguard, swing Farheight. Farheight skill's gonna bounce 1, call. So we need to be able to countercharge 2. All right. So we're gonna go a little crazy here. Oh, I did divine skill. That's how I got the 3. I just didn't say divine skill. I think our best bet is to go like this. Nope, I lied. Because we want to use Varnist. We only need 1 Varnist for next turn. How much counterblast do we actually realistically need? We need counterblast, call maximum, countercharge, counterblast, call maximum. All right, so we need 2 counterblasts. So we only need 1 Bulb of Mine. So we're gonna put Bulb of Mine here, Varnist here, and Varnist here. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna go with. All right, we're gonna go battle phase. We're gonna go 16 to Vanguard, and that gets us Varnist back for next turn as well as Farheight. Skill to the soul. Countercharge, swing, skill, soul blast 2, operate maximum, skill, bounce to hand, call, -5. Alright, swing, skill, energy blast 2, power plus 10. Operate, counterblast, bounce to hand, call, skill, soul blast 1, retire, operate to draw an extra card. All right, I like that. Twin Drive, first check, critical, we like that. Second check. $23. I wonder what he wowed at. That's lucky. Thankfully, we still have enough power to keep on forcing him to guard. All right. Strong attack this turn. Well, yeah, we got our 5 attacks, but I also was able to draw the extra card without wasting anything. Now we're at 2 damage. We have all of our combo pieces for next turn. So if I start using Varnis more as a draw engine as opposed to just another way to operate, it allows me to maintain more five attack turns while also being able to keep on pushing. Like next turn we can play Farheight, use Astil to get another Persona ride to then unflip the damage, and then we still have Boba Mine and whatnot. Like we only need one counterblast, two, to be able to go off. And we get to clear our board again, which is another thing that's awesome with this, because we completely clear our board, so we can't retire our rear guards. This would dodge this deck, Varga, even Shiranui for a turn. All right, I need to start drinking my water. I would have liked Ventilachita though. She is a really good card. Do I have 4 Astals? Hold on, where's my backpack? Hold on, because that might be the card on another card I'm missing. This is my card game backpack. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Oh, also, you guys want to see something fly? A buddy of mine gave me this. I was pretty gassed about it. My new playmat. It's Blue Lock. So on one side we have Isagi, Nagi, and Bachiro, my boy, and on the other side we have Baro, Nagi, and Shido, the rivals. Oh, hold on. Power -5. So it's pretty fly. It also came with a field center, but I don't know where the fuck the field center went. For Yu-Gi-Oh players. Oh. More? Huh? What do you operate with? Oh, I see why. Never mind. I forgot. Oh my god. The divine skill. That's why you said divine skill. Oh, yo, I did all of that and I missed an operate. So I should have another card. I probably would have done Lubetzel to draw. Or if I maximumed, I would have used one of my I missed out on an operate. Crazy. I'm stupid. Chat, why didn't you tell me? I forgot his divine skill is to play 2 and then operate 1. Fuck. Wow, it's been a while. All right, so he's obviously got a 5 attack turn. Nothing too crazy here. He's probably gonna try and draw another card too, kind of like what I did. His turn's gonna be pretty close to what mine was. I'm stupid. That's why I said it. I'm sorry. Because that would have made a huge difference in his guards too. Oh wait, I found my field center. Bang. The GOAT, Bachiro. That's why my boy gave it to me, because he knows Bachiro is my favorite character. Which deck is this? This is Debbie Joss. Alright, power -5. So he's operating again. So he's blowing out his counterblasts. Let's go no guard. It's 5. Alright, now he's playing the maximum. Now, this one is probably the one we want to guard. This puts us up to 8,000. 28. Assel's a 10k shield. We only need 5. I kind of want to keep everything else. That's fine. I'll overguard a little. Well, this... Wait, is that enough? Hold on. Hold on. That's 15. That's 8. That puts me at 18. Yeah, no, I do need that much. That sucks. Minus 12 is crazy. But he's because he ripped the Fentilid Cheetah and I didn't. Alright, that's Buffalo. And now he has to counter blast for the other one. Oh no, he's using Varnist. So wait. Did he operate both of them? Or he just draw an extra card? We're just gonna no guard this and pray he doesn't get a critical. Well, even if he gets a critical, I don't die, because I could take one and then PG the other. Cool. Ah, no heal. Sucks. Never mind. My turn. Let's put you to bed. Let me see. How do I want to do this? All right, we're not gonna use Farheight's skill now because we don't have Astel anymore. Varnist is good. Can we use both? But why would we? All right, let's go call. I guess we could use the skill just to be able to filter. Because it's counterblast, search, add, call, play. How many counterblasts do we actually need? We need one counterblast for his skill to call maximum, and then we do have Bulb Mine to put into Soul to uncount. So we only need one counterblast. All right, so we're gonna go. Yeah, I don't want to. You know what? Fuck it. Counterblast, discard, search, reveal, add to hand, shuffle, 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 call. Call. Where's my Fentilid Cheetahs? All right. Battle phase. Oh wait, no, not battle phase. We don't have Fentilid Cheetah, so we don't need to save our energy. So I'll energy blast 7. I only need 2 for Welstra. Now we'll go battle phase. All right, we're gonna go 31 to Vanguard. That's sad. We're gonna go swing, skill, energy blast 2. I'm sorry, soul blast 2. Operate, counter blast, return to hand, call, and we're gonna retire. So that's gonna be 28 minus 5. Thank you. So that's even. Was that in his grave? No, that was in his hand. Okay. Now we're gonna go skill to the soul, counter charge. Then we're gonna go swing, skill, soul blast 1, reveal. Well, retire it. Counter blast, return to hand, call, retire. And then skill, energy blast 2, operator Erianthe, power plus 10k, retire. And he doesn't take a damage because he's already at 5. So 33 to 30. All right, Twin Drive, first check, second check, critical trigger. Swing. 43 is a lot. That's a lot of guard. He basically needs an OT to guard that. But he soul charges OT at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's game. So that's 23. That's even. He needs 5k more. No. That's even. All right. And does he have a PG? Nope. GG. That went well. That went well. Yeah. If I have the 5 attacks, I don't need to use all my operates on just reducing my opponent's power. I need to get into the habit of drawing more cards. Because that's where this deck lacks most, is defensive. And to do that, we need draw power. Now, I need to see how many of these gray ones I have, because I can order any extra copies of Astel right now. And I need to order more copies of Fentilichita, because that card came in clutch. Because I didn't think I would be okay with not having Balladrid. Yep. We need 2 more copies of Astel and 2 more copies of Fentilichita. And I'm kind of mad I didn't see Fentilichita that whole game. She would have made a big impact too. I don't know. Maybe we figured it out. Maybe we broke the code. All right, TCG player. All right, let me look at my Levy Draw deck too. Make sure that's where I want it. It's like while I'm picking up cards, I might as well just, you know, make sure I have everything I need. Levy Draws. I'm kind of okay with this. Holy and spiritual body condensation. I think I need spiritual body condensation. I don't think I have that. I went with that over freezing just because of deck out. And if you notice, all of the cards that come back from graveyard are limited down to 2, mostly to make room for Panther Ad, because that's our early game, and that'll get us into our Levy Drosses. So let me spiritual body. It's okay, it's 40 cents. Let me just grab 2. It's $2. All right, let me get the stuff that matters first. So we need Welstra cards. Hopefully they're not expensive. I mean, I doubt it. Welstra's not a fan favorite too. Well, it's kind of a fan favorite deck, but Blitz. Did you guys know spelling is hard? Publicist. Fentilichita. She's $2. How much are her higher rarity versions? Not that I need them, but I mean, they're not too much. Silver rare is $5. I don't need it. I'd rather just get the cheap one. All right. Most places have her for $2 to $3. My boy JP. Sorry, I like JP. That's my boy. And then we need this one, which is Blitz Sales. Is it just still? Ooh, how much is the foil one? $25. Fuck that. Granted, it's still really expensive. So they had. I didn't realize he's getting reprinted in the festival booster too. Should I just try to pull him? Because he's $4 a pop. But then the promo is fucking $12 a pop, and I'm not trying to pay that. Ugh, but there's only one pre-sale price for it. From fucking Ideal 808. Ew. This product is for pre-sale with an estimate shipping date of my phone. Hold on, guys. I gotta check something. Cause I gotta see like when is the tournament, because I don't know if that's even gonna get here in time. Yo, bro, when next stream? I'm out right now, so I can't watch much. What's up, Sword? We next card game stream is until next week, but we do have a Genshin Impact stream on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So basically, same time as last night's stream. If you're not a Genshin fan, don't worry about it. Okay, it'll be here in time. All right, so that's that, and then. I grab the spiritual body condensations. I'm just gonna grab the cheapest of the cheap. I'm not trying to spend any more money. Is this the same card? I like this one better. Check this out, guys. Look at the alt art for spiritual body. Isn't that pretty? Definitely getting 2 of those. All right, let's see how much I'm spending. I guess that's okay. Let me just make sure I have a decent amount of cash. To finish all my decks, that ain't bad. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Check out. All right. So, okay, bro. Hopefully, I can tune in for a bit. If you've never been interested in Genshin, it's a fun game. It's like I guess some people compare it to Breath of the Wild in the way that you play it. It's kind of like action RPG-ish with a lot of exploration, and it's got a nice story, world ending and all that. Yeah, because my buff Saga deck, I don't really need anything. Fuck off. I am just having a bad day. All right, guys, I gotta make an important phone call. Give me 1 second. That's fine. Continue. Sorry, I was still muted. I'm feeling good about the Welstra deck. I do want to play it one more time to see how it goes. Straw Hat. We played Straw Hat many times. All right, we're going first. We'll send you guys back. This is a hand we like. I think we're up against Virgilia. I actually think we're gonna drop the PG. This is okay. This isn't terrible. You can go ahead and have that. Honestly, now that we have Cheetah, we don't need a whole lot, and we can get maximum back into deck with Varnest. Because unfortunately, without Farhite, we have no way to play our second maximum anyway. So it's like having it, saving it in hand doesn't do anything for us because we have no way to physically play it. This is one of the reasons I said I should run the grade 2, but I don't want to. Drop and ride, skill, Soul Blast 1, search deck. Let's grab you. I can't remember if Virgila can retire in the early game. Can't. All right, we'll play dog. Guys, can Virgila retire in the early game? I forget. Fuck it. If he did, because if he does, I'll regret it. But if he doesn't, I'll be in a good spot. You know, it's fine. We'll play Wolverine. Swing, skill, Energy Blast 3, play. I probably should have saved it for Fentilet Cheetah. Fuck. I didn't think about it. It's alright. Nice. And we could still hit. That's fine. Get that out of here now. Damn, he had to get 2 damage triggers though. 2 damage triggers is annoying. Annoying. Now I look at it again, my hand's not great. Our turn 3 is not going to be anything too special. We'll take that. Fuck off. I didn't realize he had a crit too. And I can't card it because we have no PG. 1 to 5, turn fucking 2. I took 4. It has 3 critical? Why didn't he swing at the rear guards? I don't know why he didn't swing at the rear guards, but I guess I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just mad that that went that way. I don't know how I'm going to recover now. He's got a 5 attack turn coming next turn. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can use every single one of my operates to draw, and it will not be enough, I promise you. Skill, Counterblast, Perianthe, Lubets, skill, operate, look at top 5, call, skill, Counterblast, discard, hand, play, shuffle. I'm like defeated. This is bad. Move up, call, battle phase, 16. Does he gain shield value? Yep. Of course it does. Swing, skill. Soul Blast 2. Operate. Retire. Return to hand. Call. 18. I'm so ass hurt right now. I did. All right, skill to the soul, counter charge, swing, skill, Energy Blast 2, operate to draw, power plus 10. Of course, we would draw a shieldless card, and then skill, Soul Blast, operate, draw another card. I'm fucked. Twin Drive. Heal trigger. Okay, that helps a lot, actually. Second check. If it had been another heal trigger, I would have said we have a chance. Oh, that's retired. Alright. End turn. This goes over there. Alright. If we can live through this turn, we have a serious chance to steal it. A serious chance. But that's a big ask. We have a PG and OT, and we have a pretty good amount of defensive cards. We're at 4. We have a chance, but I'm not liking our chances too much. He's retiring this to call a grade 2. Thankfully, we drew into another Farheight. I'd feel a little safer if we had another Valnute as well. Not Valnute, Varnist. Thankfully, and we also have a shitload of counterblast, so we can grab another maximum with Farheight. We have a good chance to make this comeback. But it's going to come down to how this turn goes. It's going to big time come down to how this turn goes. That OT with the fact that the grade 2 gets a critical and he had OT, like, that was just disgusting. If you have 4 or more rear guards. Yeah, because he had the one behind the Vanguard. He had the Vanguard, the column, and the one on the side. Alright. 23, we're going to guard that. 35, that we're going to take. Oh, damage trigger, you just made me so moist. Okay, we're going to OT guard this. Okay. I didn't realize you get triple drive. 48. We have a PG for that. This is going to be 36. Which means 38, so we can get rid of this. Wait. I needed to change what I was guarding with because of the power. Okay, so 46. Everyone gets OT versus you? Yeah, I know. Alright, so we got 38. 48. Alright, we have a chance. We have a chance. We lived through that turn. We have a chance, y'all. I don't like him to keep drawing cards and shit, though. Alright. That was a heal. Alright, alright. I'll take this. I'll take this. Main phase. Alright, let's start off with Farheight. Farheight skill. Counterblast. Drop. Deck search. Oh my god, I never put the maximum back in the deck. I'm so ass. I was supposed to put it back to deck when I played Varnished. That's my fault. And there's my fucking other Varnished. I'm throwing. I don't even have the energy for this. I threw. Oh well. Let's just swing away. Oh, and he gets a damage trigger. We love to see it. Soul Blast. Return to hand. Counter Blast. Call. Kanaka. Retire. Huh? It's coming up with a different card. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna swing, skill, Energy Blast 2. I guess we're gonna operate and draw. When is the stream over? Probably in another hour. Twin Drive, first check, second check, draw trigger. Hey, there's Estel. We don't really need him though. Swing Vanguard. It's a 15k shield, that puts him to 33. Alright. Now we die. Now we fucking explode. Trying to play D2 when I get home after work. What time do you get home? The only way we live is if he didn't have that, but he has it. All right, we're dead. Eight, 9. Motherfucker, I work tomorrow. I gotta be up at 3:30 in the morning tomorrow. I mean, maybe I can play for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 at the most. Too many cards in opponent's hand. No, the big thing was me fucking up that combo. Because I would have had more shield in hand, I would have been able to get more attacks. Like, I fucked up pretty hard. Me not shuffling maximum back was a big misplay last turn. Like when I discarded maximum at the beginning of the game, it was the plan was to send it back to deck. Emerald, I love you, dog. Just shoot me a text when you get home and we'll see where I'm at. GG. The wangy. I don't know what the hell that noise is outside, but okay. You guys know what I want right now? I want a fucking omelet. I got the craziest craving for an omelet. Alright, so how do you guys feel about the build? Give me your thoughts. Obviously, that second game I fucked up pretty hard, but how do you guys feel about the rest of it? Do you think it performed well the first game when I didn't make a million misplays? Alright, I'm gonna let this go. Ugh, guys, next Tuesday is Oh, the new Leo. Ooh, we're going first. It's pretty good for Sia. You had some great turns. Yeah, I know. I just wish I didn't fuck that turn up. All right, we're gonna keep one of these guys. We're gonna send the rest back. All right, I don't mind discarding these. This is actually great for going first. Especially since we also opened up Blue Betzel. And we're playing against Raziel. No guard. You know what? Better there than in the late game when it matters. Just saying. Drop and ride, skill, soul blast. That gives us our discard fodder for next turn. Shuffle. We'll play Lubets. Great draw. Great draw. We already have 2 damage, so I don't mind using Boba Mine to attack with. Battle phase. Swing. Alright. Swing, skill, energy blast 3. Operate. Though I gotta get into the habit of saving that for Ventilachita. No, you know what? No skill. Because I'm gonna need 6 energy on my next turn. Oh yes, is that a grade 2, grade 1, and what the fuck is Dissection Angel? When your draft check reveals a trigger unit, Soul Blast 2, countercharge 1, and this unit gets 5,000 power. That's really bad. Not gonna lie. That's fine, he can die. No guard here, since we have no triggers in hand. There's a trigger. Alright, let's do this. Bro. We've ripped every single draw trigger. Alright, let's drop and ride. Skill, Soul Blast. Discard to search for you. And of course you. Reveal, call herself, reveal to soul. Shuffle. Main phase. Alright. Good turn so far. Nothing insane. Divine skill. So counterblast, play. What do we want to operate though? I did it again last game when I forgot to operate on the divine skill. We have grade 2 to call. We have the grade 1 to call. I'm gonna operate Lubetzel. So we check top 5. And I think I'm gonna call Varnist. That way I can operate the one I have now and still have one for next turn. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, next we're gonna go. Oh yeah, Arianthe skill. So we draw a card and energy charge 3. So I could have used the 3 energy I had last turn. Fuck. Oh well. That's just another card I would have had. All right, we're gonna go call skill. We're gonna go counterblast. We don't have a counter charge. Oh wait, no, we have fucking Ventilachita. What am I saying? We're gonna go drop. Add maximum to hand. And then we're gonna play maximum. Then Ventilachita skill. She's gonna call herself. I'm gonna swap these 2 around. Deck shuffle. Zaf, it's justice for mocking divine skill by saying skill had to pay for a mistake of. I'm just gonna. Hey, it's all right. I got it now. We're gonna go Ventilachita skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Operate maximum. -5. Now we're gonna go battle phase. I have 3 cards in soul, which is perfect. We're gonna go 16 to Vanguard. All right. Next, we're gonna go swing, skill, soul blast 2. Drop, operates, return to hand, call. All right, now we're gonna go swing, skill, energy blast 2, operate, counterblast, return to hand, call, skill, soul blast 1, operate, draw another card, and then Vanguard's gonna gain 10k. Twin drive, first check, critical trigger is crazy right now. Second check, heal trigger is even fucking crazier. Let's get rid of Varnest. All right, that was insane. Well, I feel very safe after that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That was insanity. Unfortunately, though, I have no cards in Soul. And I only have 6 energy going into my next turn. So I can operate with Ventilachita. I can operate with Welstra, but I can only get 4 attacks. But then again, with this the way it is, that might be all I need. He's using Divine Skill now. With no critical triggers. Oh, two crits. Guard. Guard. I feel very safe at 2 damage. Alright, he's definitely gonna get a crit. No guard. So wait, what does this do? If your opponent's great theater at the end of the round, you should boost soul less 1. Oh, I got to draw the card. Alright, so 2 damage. Heal trigger. Orianthe. Does that get the drive check? 1 drive. The highest you can get is 33, so we'll guard that for 1 to pass. Well, 2 to pass, I should say. Then we can guard this too. Nice. We drew a lot of cards. Alright. If the game wants me to win, I'll top deck Persona Red right now. I did not top deck Persona Red. We are in a little bit of a pickle. Little bit of a pickle. So we're going to call, skill, counterblasts, discard, deck search. We're going to grab another one of these. Add to hand, shuffle. And then Ventilachita skill. We're going to call ourselves. Now, what can I do here? Because I can still get 4 attacks. I think ideally, since we have no cards in Soul, this is probably our best bet. We'll go skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Operate maximum. Retire. At -5 to his Vanguard. And then we'll go battle phase. Swing 21. Oh shit, GG. Oh, he won. He survived because of the miracle. That's funny. I forgot about the miracle. I was about to say GG. Skill. Energy Blast 2. Operate. Return to hand. Call. Power plus 10. Funny that he survived because of the miracle. He does have a lot of cards in hand, though. Twin drive. First check. Second check. Ugh. 18. That's a 1 card, and so it's a 23. Shit. Me not getting a Persona right there fucking hurt. And also me not having any cards in Soul at all. Alright, I'm in trouble for this turn. Yeah, because if he gets 1 critical, I just die. Because the bird, the pigeon can't be guarded by sentinels, and I have a handful of sentinels. So I'm gonna have to guard everything and take the bird. Fuck. Ah! I think I lose. I think I lose. Ripistore. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. $33. So we can go 23. We can only go 33. That's funny. Yeah, I just lose. Because I can't guard. I can only guard 3 attacks. I can't guard all 5. Unfortunate. Oh, wait a second. Nope, because I can only go 33. Fuck, man. If I had 1 fucking trigger. 1 fucking trigger. And sad that Razio's cheat code to win is a miracle heal. And then that would have been the game right there. All right. I should have mulliganed to try and get more soul cards. I need to make sure I have enough soul to maintain. Maybe I got a little greedy with the Varnist on that turn 3 because it neutered my turn 4. Especially since I was so safe, I didn't need the extra draw on that turn 3. Decision making. You know what? I'm okay with it. I like Welstra, and I love that it's making me actually like think. I didn't like not getting any triggers, but you know that's just life. That's just Vanguard. But honestly, I thought I had him with how explosive our turn 3 was. Like we pushed so fucking hard. I really thought we had it. Oh, sorry, you guys just saw my back fat. I'm so fat now. I've been putting on weight and it's bothering the shit out of me. It's the boy D-Mac. What up, homie? All right, let's go. All right. Actually, this hand's great. For going first, this hand's amazing. I ain't even mad about it. Drop and ride. We got some cards for soul, some cards for countercharge. We got like everything we need. The only thing we don't have is any defensive cards. But that's okay. No guard. Alright, we're actually going to discard Farheight here because we only need one. And then we're going to Soul Blast. Grab Doggo, which will be discard fodder for next turn. Main phase. Play Lubettes, draw. I didn't like Soul Charge and the heal, but it is what it is. Swing, skill, Angel Blast 3, operate, and draw. Drive check. Alright. Now that I know that I can get guaranteed have 6 energy on my turn 3, I didn't mind using the 3 energy there. Because I forgot Orianthi charges 3. I'm a dumbass. And that also gives me a reason to search out Orianthi in the late game too. Because on turn 4 we'll have 0 energy. We can grab Orianthi and then we'll be at 6 energy. No guard. Do I have a 5k? I don't care about this Farheight. Fade one a miracle deck style, such a turn off for me. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, we're gonna discard Fentily Cheetah to ride. Skill, Soul Blast. Discard and Garden. Add to hand. Reveal, add to hand. Shuffle. Reveal to the soul. Reveal to call. I despise miracle heals. I feel that like you wouldn't believe. Alright, let's do some things. So we're gonna start off by calling Farheight. Farheight skill. Counterblast. Discard. Let's grab another copy of Maximum. Shuffle. And play it. Then skill. Reveal to the soul to countercharge. There we go. And then we're gonna go Divine Skill. Counterblast. Bang. And we're gonna operate. So look at top 5. I'll definitely call a Boba Mine. Call. Shuffle. And then Orianthi, charge 3, and draw. Nice. Nice. Alright. So we're going to go Fentily Cheetah skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Operate. -5 to VG. Since I think we're going to hold on to Vinus this time, so I think we're going to call this battle phase, swing 21, and I can use one of my maximums for free, so I only need one more counterblast. Nice. Skill to the soul, countercharge, swing, skill, soul blast. Return to hand, and we get to play one for free. All right, skill. Angel Blast 2, operates, counterblast, return to hand, call, power plus 10. That damage trigger really helped him out a lot. But hopefully this twin drive will do me some good. Yup. Ugh, a draw trigger. And a fucking critical. Satch. Because now one of my 5 attacks can't hit. He hit 3 damage triggers this turn, y'all. 3. All my power reduction didn't matter when you hit 3 damage triggers. But we have all the combo pieces we have for like our ultimate next turn. Unfortunately, Flagberg does have a pretty bad matchup against Welstra, because Welstra can retire rearguards while also maintaining a lot of pressure. He's gonna retire Fentilichita. That's sad. She's the only rearguard we have that doesn't like bounce off the rearguard circles. That's alright. We don't need her. If we do draw another Fentilichita, then I'll use Farheight to get another copy of her Auntie to be able to get my energy up. But otherwise, we're just gonna let her die. $13, huh? I gotta be careful which combo pieces I care about. We'll guard this. Will we guard this? Yeah, we'll guard this. I gotta guard the easy ones while I can. I know he's gonna swing this Vanguard last. Guard that one too. Actually, we got it with Estel. Yeah. 33. I'll take it. Now, if he double crits me, he gets it, but it's if he double crits me. So 1, 2, 3. This is only to battle 4. So this retires. I'm gonna. I mean, 43 would be 2 to pass. Do I want to do 43? Yeah. Might as well while I can, right? Oh. I thought he only did 4 attacks. Let's go no guard. All right. What a top deck, chat. Whoa. Oh, yeah, we're going in. Oh, it's wraps. We're winning this turn. Oh my god, what a top deck. All right. We're going to go Farheight, skill, counterblast, discard, search deck, add to hand, put it into the order zone, charge 3 and draw. And then Fentilichita's skill. She's gonna call herself out. Deck show. I think I already shuffled. Fentilichita's skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna operate maximum, retiring you. So now one of our maximums is free. Then we're gonna go call, battle phase, swing 31. I'm going full send it. Now we're gonna go swing, skill, because we have 4 cards in soul. We're going balls deep. Bang. And call, retire, and then -5 to Vanguard. That's 8. You still need 25k. I actually want him to live this attack. Okay. Because watch what I'm gonna do now, guys. Swing, skill, Energy Blast 2, Operate Orianthe, retire the rear guard -10. Skill, Soul Blast 1, retire, Operate Maximum, bounce the hand, call, and -5. -12,000. Twin Drive. Draw trigger. Critical trigger. GG. So, at -12,000 to guard my 43k rear guards, he needs what, 50k in shield would put him up to 42. So he needed 55 to guard each rear guard or perfect guards. So the only that could guard it would be perfect guards or OTs. Crazy. See, that's what I wanted out of Welstra. Now I know what cards I need to keep and what cards I need to shuffle back when I mulligan. I need to make sure that I have the soul as much as I need to have certain combo pieces. Like, we have ways to dig for our combo pieces. We need to make sure we have the resources to play. And unfortunately, Persona Ride's still really important. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. We had a fun stream. Talked about some new decks, talked about some old ones. I wanted to play the new buddyfight deck, but it ain't on here. And that makes me sad. But keep an eye out for that video, because of course, as soon as it comes out, I will do that. I feel good with this version of Welstra. That's why I ordered the cards. And yeah, I will see you guys next week, where we will talk about Liel. Liel Draconis sounds like it's going to be a fun time. All right, guys. Until then, I'll catch you on the next stream. Later. Wait, I'm back one more time. So, next stream, Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for everybody that wants to hang out, play Genshin with me. Ideally, we'll be doing the majority of the story quests, especially Arlekinos, because now that we have that finally unlocked, I can't wait. All right, guys. Later.